Everyone, welcome to Tabletop Tavern 2. I'm your game master and professional answering machine, Decider 12. Please leave a message after the beep. Hey everyone, it is great to be back for yet another Wednesday. Mike, what's going on there?
You said we're gonna play Dungeons and Dragons tonight virtually, so I'm ready to go.
Right, yeah, virtually like we're doing right now.
But yeah, did everybody else not wear their headsets?
Can you see me?
I can absolutely see you.
Oh, can you feel me?
Oh, I can feel you.
All right, I can then feel this as I punch you.
Oh, that hurt.
Yeah, I bet. I love the googly eyes on that. But yeah, hey, how's everyone doing? Happy Wednesday to you. We are back for yet another episode of Tabletop Tavern 2, which I am excited to be delivering to you. I am not feeling like poo. It is up to us two plus the other three. I'm trying to think of more rhymes. Running dry though. Anyway, let's see how the cast's doing. Orion, or better known as Dice Barbarian. How you doing, man?
I'm doing good, man. How are you doing?
Doing great. Thank you for asking. It's very kind of you to bounce that back to me.
That rhyming was great, by the way.
I haven't done that good since
hold on to that,
kindergarten.
man. You got to hold on to that. That's good stuff.
I'm starting a book. It's called Rhymes for
That'll
the
be
Idiots.
a great 9 pages.
Thank you. 9 pages. Wow, ambitious. I don't know if I have time for 9 pages, sir. Luna, how you doing on the other side of the screen?
I'm doing well on the other side of the screen, so yeah.
Awesome.
It's good over here.
Glad to hear it. Let's bounce.
I'm holding down the fort on this side.
Yeah, that's good, because if you don't, I don't know what happened to that side of the stream. It'll just collapse.
It might fall down, yeah.
It might, so just hold that up for us. Thank you. Appreciate that. Same with you, Dice Barbarian. If you could hold up the other side. We're a little low on structure today. Thank you. Appreciate that. All right, good. We got people holding up the stream. Remove disc. How are you today?
Hi. Hi. I'm well and excited to play.
Good. That's exactly the state I want you to be in.
That wasn't forced at all.
No.
Nobody made me say that.
No, your check's in the mail though.
Good. I need that.
Amanda, how are you doing?
Hi, I'm good. How are you today?
I'm great. Thank you for asking. Appreciate that.
Good. I'm getting hype with my tea tonight.
Ooh.
It's coconut flavored, in case anyone was curious.
That mug looks
Ooh, fun.
fancy. Hold that up a little higher. Look at that. I like that. Looks cool.
Yeah. Can you see it okay?
Yeah, I can see it decently. I'm looking at
Yeah.
you on a screen about yay big, so you know. But it looks
But
nice.
yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you. I've been really sleepy today, so hopefully this wakes me up.
Same. That's why I'm drinking a beer. I don't think it'll help, but
That'll keep me awake.
yeah, totally. And Mike, how are you doing?
Everybody want to have fun tonight?
Everybody wink
Chung
chung
tonight. I was waiting for it.
Somebody did it.
I-
Everybody have fun tonight.
Do you need the voice alternator thingy, whatever the hell it is?
Oh no.
Everybody. Oh, Oh, it's not working.
Oh no, what a shame.
There's half the show gone.
Oh my god, I gotta fix that.
No.
Let's fix that. Hold on.
We are officially
Yeah,
out of
start over,
content.
Start the whole thing.
We are out of
Roll the
content.
credits. Let's go.
Roll credits.
Auto tune is darn.
I know, right?
on.
What a shame.
Hold
I
on.
guess
It's
we'll
a
just
money
have
maker
to
you
move
can't
on.
shake now.
Everybody have
Oh, it sounds good.
tonight.
It's
There we
pretty.
go.
It's pretty light on the hard tune there. Pretty light on it. We're gonna have to fiddle with your. That's better. Shit.
My song to you.
Have you ever done that and like just started hitting your Adam's apple just to see if like it?
I'm not even using an auto tune. That's just me.
Oh, guys, hold on.
professional.
I just gotta say one thing.
Uh-huh.
Can I just say one thing real quick?
Mm-hmm.
Happy birthday to Mad Rush 35.
Ah, yes. Happy birthday to
Ooh,
Mad
happy
Rush.
birthday.
Happy birthday.
Oh, he is here, which means we get to sing, doesn't it?
It's not his birthday. It's not his birthday.
I don't know. He was in my stream a couple
Aw.
days ago, and everyone was wishing him a happy
Happy
birthday. So you know,
Were they? Maybe
Yeah.
we missed it. Maybe it was very recently and we missed it. So
I'm
let's
pretty sure it was. I mean,
let's yeah. Happy
No, we got up-tempo, up-tempo.
Birthday
To
to
you. Happy birthday to you.
Happy
Happy
birthday.
birthday, dear Mad Rush.
to
Happy
you, Mad Rush.
birthday to
Birthday to you.
Do you?
Happy birthday to you.
And many more.
Do you?
To you. Well,
A manticore.
ooh.
Luna, can you see that yet?
I can see it. I can't send messages at all anywhere on Discord.
You have full
That's
control
big.
there. In Discord, anywhere.
Anywhere.
And you cut yourself off somehow. So
No, I just tried to send a message to the group chat and I can't even get one to go through there.
All right. Well,
Well, can you send one like on someone else's Discord? Like,
Nope.
yeah, it's on. You can't send one on somebody
go on
else's
mine and-
Discord. Then it's not.
just
our
go on mine
Discord
and
that's
say
the
hi.
issue. You can't send it on another Discord.
No,
as well.
before I couldn't see the channel. Now I can see the channel. I sent one message through and now I can't send anything.
All right.
what's Dave doing?
Just joshing you.
Okay, I was like, dude, as hot as that is,
I was like,
Yeah. I just
know.
tried to post one in
Oh,
Tony's
boy.
Discord and I can't post there either.
You broke
That is-
Discord. Good job.
It's not a Oh, you're talking about his room or his Discord server?
His Discord server.
Then it's not a permission-based.
No, I
system,
know.
so- yeah.
Yep, I don't know what it is.
you want to drop and come back in, and will that screw everything up, Dave?
Ooh, no,
Let's
no,
clear
no,
everything
no.
up.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
oh. No, don't do
Oh,
that.
Mad Rush just said Discord is having issues at the moment. So
Oh, good. Hey,
Okay.
well, as long as
Ooh,
we've got our
great.
video chat here, you know,
Good thing that's not a crucial component to our broadcast.
it's not.
Right,
Right.
exactly, right?
We'll be fine, everyone. Don't worry one bit. Oh God, what's our backup plan? Oh jeez. Quick, everyone
phones.
install Zoom.
No.
Bring up a very
I
good
could do a
point, though. We
background
should
by
have a
myself
backup
then.
solution.
It's Zoom.
We should get a backup plan. I was thinking we do AOL Instant Messenger.
That'll
Oh
work.
yeah,
Yes.
good idea.
Yeah, be fun.
Do they still have chat.com? Was that still a thing? From
Remember
Yeah.
ICQ?
Why don't we?
Yes.
I have an idea.
I still know my ICQ number. It's 8242-7039.
Wow.
Wow.
Yep.
What if we all just like go on chat roulette and hope we meet up?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
I was literally gonna.
oh, dude, you know what we can do? We can all go get a Tinder, and we could all just go live on Tinder together, and then just
Ooh.
everybody
a
comes
thing?
on.
Is that
Yeah.
a
Huh.
Yeah, that's some. Is that a thing? Can you go live on Tinder?
Yeah,
What?
that's- I think. I don't know.
I don't know either.
All right,
I
let's
don't
move
want to
on.
know.
Yeah, you're right.
Let's move on.
Chad,
Yes.
is it true you can go live on Tinder?
Fact check that, please. Can someone fact check that? So
No,
yeah.
know
please
you've got
don't
one.
fact check that actually.
Don't lie. You know you've got one. I'm talking to you. All right, I'm done.
Mike, was there something you wanted to share now, or?
Yeah, we could do this now,
Yeah, go
unless
ahead.
you want to go. All right. So, I have an announcement to make for the How I Nerd Media Network. We have a casting call going out. So I thought I would drop it here on our live show, and give you guys the first heads up. in about 6 months from now, typically when we start a show, it's not a quick thing. We take about 6 minutes.
6 minutes.
6 months. 6 minutes.
6
It's
minutes.
not a
Oh,
quick thing.
6 minutes.
We take about 6 months to prepare a show, get ready, work with the cast, get a cast that fits together. So we're shooting for the end of Q4 this year. But it's going to be a Star Wars game, guys. So I'm going to drop a link in chat for a sign up and fill out that form if you guys have any interest, and we'll reach out.
Yeah.
That's what I got, guys. That's the big announcement. So I'm excited
awesome.
for Star Wars on the channel.
I think it's going to be a fantastic one. I mean, I've always been a huge Star Wars fan. Gandalf was my favorite character.
Was he?
Yeah.
See, I thought it was very strange when Picard stabbed him with the wand, the Elder Wand.
He did the neck pinch on him, didn't he? The Vulcan
So
neck
triggered
pinch.
right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just, it's just-
Love this chat. Great. When Harry Potter threw the Emperor down the shaft, I guess. Let's keep going with this.
I
You
think
remember
I
that.
think I had you got all muted for just like a few minutes. What was just said?
nothing. It's nothing at
So
all.
We were
about,
just talking about the fact that we were replacing you with Dave's beer bottle.
Well, we were gonna
Oh,
go
that's
with
fair.
our
So
original
about
idea.
Buckaroo Banzai flying a TIE fighter. I don't know.
Actually,
Yeah.
we can go with
That's
our
a
original
reference.
idea now for the Star Wars show, because originally the role of Markov the Collector was going to be played by Baby Yoda. Actually, just a plushie of Baby Yoda. But
It's true.
Yeah, I think it's important to. Yeah, there we go. That's a better look for you.
I don't have a beer bottle near me, so there's this.
Buttle face.
Is that Wegmans brand?
Yes, it is.
Nice.
Mandarin orange.
Oh, the Mandarin. Look at that. He's here.
The Mandarin.
Instead of the Mandalorian, it's the Mandarin.
yeah.
All right, guys. All right, so that was my spiel. Yes, we're going to have a Star Wars game on the channel. We're not sure of what time period it is exactly. Atomic Zero is going to be running the game, and we were working on picking the cast. That'll be the next step, finding a day that we can do it on, and determining the system. So those are our next steps. We'll keep you informed what's going on. It's exciting. It's always exciting here on the How I Nerd Network. When we're going to kick it back over to Dave.
Thanks,
Decider.
Michael. So, in other
welcome.
news, we have a couple of +1s given out tonight, I
Oh
believe.
my God. Sorry, MVP comment.
Well, it would make a great hut.
But look at the second part.
I would make a great Ewok. I would. You're not wrong.
Oh, Decider Solo Wookie.
Hold on. Okay, I'm not wearing my Ewok underwear. I just had to check real quick.
Oh
I'm not
no.
sure if it's funnier that you had to check or the fact that you have
Right?
Ewok underwear.
I've got some Star Wars underwear. I'm not afraid to talk about it. I got it from MeUndies.
Uh,
Anyway.
How comfortable are those me undies, Decider 12?
Why?
Hashtag not promoted.
It's so nice of you to ask. 1 second, though. Oh, darn it. My MeUndies hat is out of reach. I can't put it on. Oh, well.
All right, let's play some.
Yeah.
Let's play some Dungeons and Savage Finders tonight.
Yes. So as far as the bonuses, we've got a +3 token for Shula from Floop. Thank you very much for that. +1 to Shula from Quaman. We've got a +1 to Shula from Moon_20. We've got a +1 to Luna from Moon_20. I like to pronounce underscores. We've got a +1 to Manda from Katie Machen. And a +3 once again from Optimus Subprime Mortgage to Shula la 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 la. Every time.
All right, I see how it is.
We also have a +1 from Quaman to Orion for his sub, and we also have a +1 to me from Gardner Girl, which I missed last week because Gardner Girl whispered it to me, and I don't look at my whispers during the show, so I caught it after the show. I've added that in for this week, though, so thank you very much for that. And I believe that's all of them.
Optimus is very upset that you didn't say the underscores in his name.
Oh, sorry, Optimus_subprime_mortgage. My
Oh,
apologies. I do apologize. I guess I just didn't like to pronounce them with you. Your name just flows, you know? But that's about all I got. Maybe you guys have some D20 rolls for me?
No.
Maybe.
Maybe. I think
I'm
you
gonna
do.
use a +5.
I'd like to use all of the plus ones that I currently have, which is 3 left over from last week plus 1.
Mm. Man, these rolls are
we
coming
get a
in hot.
roll off probably.
Roll off.
Oh man, unless
Oh yeah.
so we had a tie for the lowest between Shula and Markov at a 5, and then Arcturus coming in last, rolling with that hot 3. Took
With that
the
hot
cake.
fire.
That hot 3.
Dylon.
The 3 greatest rappers in the world.
Dylon.
Dylon. Go ahead and recap last week for us, Arcturus.
We fought stuff, and we lived.
That's debatable. I mean, did you really live the best life you could? I don't think you did.
I live my best life I can every single day of my life.
I don't
besides
think
12.
you've really lived until you've tried MeUndies underwear. Now,
Oh my goodness.
Last week on Tabletop Tavern 2, we were further exploring the fish hatchery
fish
and-
hatchery.
or fishmonger's hut. And
Yeah, it's fine.
okay, all right. So we were on a boat, and there were a bunch of spiders, and Markov had fallen through the deck and was stomping on some spiders. And Shula had gone down there and was kicking the spiders in the face too. Not quite kicking them, but taking care of business. After we defeated the spiders, we snuck through a door or a hole in the ship to go down a plank under the building.
Yes.
We did play with a shark first, if I remember right. We tried. Somebody tried to pet the shark, and then I was thinking about having Grumsh swim with the shark, but I decided that wasn't probably the best idea.
I would have loved it though.
Markov, I kind of took initiative, and me and Grumsh walked down to the room and took a peek-see in there. While I was in there, Markov had asked Orion how the man ended up in the water, and Orion had my back. He said, "I don't know, bro. I didn't see. Snitches get stitches," is what he said.
Not quite.
Yeah, that's not what happened.
No, he didn't lie about it.
So he ratted me out. He dined me out, so I can, I know who not to rob a bank with now. But when I walked in there, there was a guy with a nice hat. I don't remember exactly the details about the hat, but he had a nice hat, right?
It was like a feather hat.
It was a feathered cap.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he had a crossbow, and he looked to be a bad guy. So we got a little kerfuffle with him. And as we got in a kerfuffle with him, I thought it would be nice. Oh, wait. He had a friend with him in the form of a giant alligator, or crocodile, or some amphibious toothy beast that popped up out of the water and tried to take snaps at people. And I thought that would be a really good opportune time to mage hand the hat off of the guy and put it on the crocodile so he'd look pretty.
And he did look pretty.
He did look pretty.
Mm-hmm.
So after we viciously slayed him, and we dominated the situation, and we put an end to his exploitive ways for the youth of this Magmar. What city is this?
This is not Magmar. This is Corvosa.
Corvosa.
Yes.
Corvosa.
The sister
Alright,
city of Magnamar.
He was exploiting the youth of Magnamar, and
Corvosa.
Borsa. All right. So he was taking advantage of the kids of Corvosa. So we freed them from the tyranny of this gentleman. And after we did, I went and searched his room, and we found our artifacts, things that were important to us that were lost on our first day in the city. Or some of us, it wasn't our first day, but some of our items were lost. And I got something back that was very dear to me. And while in there, we found a very nice hat box. So we wanted to see if there was a hat in there. Spoiler, there wasn't. It was the head of Zora?
Zalara.
Zalara.
Yes.
It was the head of Zalara.
You could say that that wasn't the best time to lose one's head.
No.
She
No,
wasn't
that's not
exactly
what-
getting ahead in life.
Her magic skills weren't ahead of the curve.
No. Oh boy.
So anyway, so she her deck of cards was there, and when I grabbed the deck of cards, she made herself available to us from beyond the grave, and told us that she lied to us. So we know she's a liar.
Oh, wow. Wow.
And so yeah, and then she said she could still do a reading for us, correct?
Mm-hmm. Yep. And she was about to.
I don't remember the last part.
And
She
then
vanished.
She vanished. She sensed something coming.
Oh, would you say she could feel it coming in the air tonight?
Hold on.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. I would say that actually. Yes, correct. I would.
Okay.
Yep.
All right, guys, I got a joke for you real quick before we get started. Okay.
Go on.
Why couldn't you hear the pterodactyl in the bathroom?
Because the P is silent.
Yes.
Ah. Wow. Luna's the master of these jokes. She knows them all.
Check, please.
Spider, could you let the people there who are new to our channel, let them know about how they can interact with the community in the show?
Yeah, wave really hard, and if you wave hard enough, we'll actually be able to see it through the computer. So the harder you wave, the more chance we'll interact with you. No, actually, we have plenty of ways you can interact with us. If you're a subscriber here on Twitch or a Patreon sub, you will be able to give out +1 dice rolls to either our players or me, the GM, to be used during this session or the next session if we don't quite get to it. If you've been hanging around for a while, you'll also start earning some channel points in the chat, which you can then use to redeem for a +1, a +2, a +3, an advantage roll, a disadvantage roll, random encounter, lots of cool things you can do with it. So check out that menu below. And I think besides that, we have an awesome Discord you can join to interact with us when we're not on air. So I think I've got it all covered. Next question.
You made Clawman hurt his arm.
Oh, no, I saw
Good
it.
job.
By the way, I saw that. I saw you waving really hard. So, Floop, I saw that too. I saw you waving. Same with you, Optimus. I visualized it. I saw it. So, thank you guys for waving so hard. Oh, IPA a lot. Still not quite there. Go harder. No, none of you can stop shaking anything you have. You have to do it for the next 3 hours. Go on.
Phrasing?
No. Nope.
If you shake it more than twice, you're playing with it. So put the damn hand down.
There was one detail you missed in your recap. So right at
Are
the
you
end
saying
there.
I'm not perfect?
No, you're not. Not yet. Give it some time. But the reason she couldn't give you your reading is she sensed something coming, and as
And then people started streaming out and saying, "The king is dead, long live the queen," and other people were yelling,
yes,
"The king was murdered,
right,
hang the queen," something like that.
Kill the
Usurper.
There we
go.
And then somebody
There
was
it
walking down the
is.
street with a bell saying, "Shame,
Shame.
shame,
Shame.
shame."
Another-
It was really
Shame.
weird.
Another guy's
Orion
going
was
along.
in
Bring out
chains
your
walking down
dead.
the street shortly after.
Not quite dead yet. Yes,
Bring
you
out
are.
your dead.
Listen. I'm really feeling quite better.
No, you're not. Yeah,
All
so
right.
that's where we left off.
Guys,
And
we get to play some Pathfinder.
if the rest of you are ready, I am ready.
Almost.
So, without further ado, let's show the map and get started. What's that phrase you always say? I remember now. When last we left off, the party had just left the fishery after dealing with Gadrin Lamb and his little lambs, who had been plaguing the city with thievery and all sorts of other little petty theft and maybe some other stuff we won't quite go into. But party cleared that out, and as they left and looked out, they could see along the skyline a glow raising over certain parts of the city, as if maybe there's a fire going on. There's a harmony of bells singing, going off, of alarm bells ringing from all over the city, and a cacophony of screams. You can also hear the clash of steel on steel, shrieks of terror, and even the periodic detonation of arcane power. As you look above, a sable company of hippogriff riders swoops overhead, angling toward the castle at breakneck pace. What would you guys like to do?
I'd like to find some place I can take a nap for 8 hours.
All right, I think right outside in the street is good.
Yeah.
Is the traffic in the street flowing in any particular direction?
It appears there are people running to and fro in no particular direction. You can also see, as it's quite apparent, people like bumping into each other. There seems to be people looting. There's screams going all over saying like, the king is dead, long live the queen. Other people yelling out, hang the queen. And it seems like pure chaos going on right now.
Guys, I don't know if we should stay in the city.
Oh.
This is kind of nuts.
Yes.
All I know is we didn't start the fire.
It was always burning.
True.
Yeah,
We're about to
it's
be
always
in the
been
middle
burning.
of it, though.
Mhm.
Everyone roll me an intelligence check.
We just
lost
lost
somebody.
Luna, guys. So bear with us. It seems like Discord's having problems tonight, and it's not just us. So we'll do our best.
I'll take the intelligence checks anyway.
I rolled a 16.
Not doing so good. I don't remember anything. I
I
got a
rolled a
3.
Plus 4 for 14.
All right. Anyone who rolled over a 10 remembers that you didn't indeed start the fire, and that it has not always been burning since the world's been turning. So
Wait, hang on a second. So we started the fire.
you just can't
No,
can't
no.
remember who started it.
Yeah.
Oh. Dang it. Don't know who started this fire.
Let's see here. Have we heard from Luna at all?
Adrian and the kids at the
I'm gonna text
I can't do Billy Joe, folks.
Did we start the fire? I asked the rest of the party.
I don't know. I don't. Is there some kind of like context as far as who the queen is? Like something that we might already know who is next in line, or anything about that?
Is the stream frozen now?
I think so.
Uh-oh.
Well, let me take a look.
Okay. Lots of good stuff happening here. The stream is frozen. Video seems to be stuck, but you guys can hear us. Let me try switching scenes. See what happens now.
Let's check. Let's switch servers.
Yeah, that didn't help. Audio's working great.
So weird.
That is really weird, because if I look at my
Is
Discord,
is it minimized, Dave?
what's
Sorry,
that?
Decider. The Discord on yours?
No,
Or is it-
and if I look at Discord, it's actually moving. I believe it's OBS now.
Oh no.
See my mouse moving. Yeah, that's weird. It's
I'm
just.
liking that chat roulette idea even more now.
That's, let me fire it
All
up
right,
one
let's
second.
go.
Well, that was fun.
Everyone, bear with us 1 second. I think what I'm gonna do. Let's see
Is
here.
Nate here? Is Nate Snipe here? Because if he broke it,
Can you hear us? Yes, I can hear you, Amanda. Just kidding. They
Not
can all hear us.
you.
I know. It looked like you were talking straight to me. It was crazy.
Oh, I'll make sure not to tag you next time.
Let's see here. No. All right. What I'm gonna try and do is something magical. You're all gonna get a close up at Mike's sad face real quick. Hold on.
This
Here
would
we
be a
go.
great podcast practice because they can only hear us.
Take a look at that. Take a look at his sad face.
Go grab some pots
Oh,
and pans so we can do
God.
sound effects.
let me see. Oh, I look like a kicked puppy, guys.
Aww.
Like, oh guys, I just want to play Pathfinder. What's going on?
Hey, I can see video.
All right, I seem to have
Yeah,
fixed
sad
that.
panda.
So,
All right. Let's see if Luna, because I believe she's in chat. She's just having a problem with Discord. Send Mike to the dunce scene, says Dr. Toon. Guys, what do we? I mean, let's make the most of it right now while we try to get Luna back in, so we can talk to the community about the game and some of the other stuff we have going on. So
Yeah.
guys, do you for those of you out there in the chat right now, do you guys have any questions for us as far as it could be anything involved with like TTRPG, How I Nerd, projects we're working on, questions about what our characters are thinking, stuff like that.
I have a question for you.
I see somebody.
Oh, hello. Can we
I'm
hear
back.
you? Oh, you're back. Welcome back. It's so great to have you back. How soon am I killing Mike's character? I just attempted to, but I accidentally cut Luna's connection instead. So, whoops.
Oh.
My bad. Yeah. All right. I think we're good to go, guys. Thank you so much for bearing with us. As we
Let's start it over.
predicted, as we predicted, there was going to be some Discord issues tonight, but hopefully that'll be the only one we run into. So,
Well, I'm gonna preface that by saying that may not be, because I still can't send messages through Discord.
so strange.
Yeah. So any messages I send are not going through, but
Just curious, have
I've
you tried
reconnected,
firing
so-
up a browser Discord and doing it through there?
I haven't. But when I just looked at the map, let me take a look.
Floop just said he couldn't as well. So
Yeah.
Fascinating.
And another group chat that I'm in, is everybody in that group chat was having issues connecting.
thank
so.
you, Arcane. Thank you, Arcane Spectrals. Appreciate it.
Okay.
Let's try and take it from from last where we left off, and we'll start from there. And for continuity.
Oh, you're gonna make me
And-
read again. Oh, okay. Luckily, I installed larger fonts, so I can actually read now. So the pilings, about those pilings.
I will stab you.
They're
It's
pilling
actually
up.
pillings.
You got a bunch of pillings of pilings all over the place.
All right. So when last we left off, the team had just finished up cleaning up at the fishery. Gadrin's lambs and Gadrin himself have all been dealt with. His little lambs, the children that were stealing all across the city, have been set free from the evil rule of Gadrin himself, who fancied basically using them for evil purposes. The team has also gathered back their stolen items and unfortunately found the deceased head of Zalara, who apparently had been dead for weeks. As they left the fishery, the glow of fires across the city are prominent when they look out, and they can hear screams of people yelling, "The king is dead, long live the queen!" Other people yelling back, "Hang the queen, kill the usurper!" There's all sorts of alarm bells going off all over the city. There is a cacophony of screams, the clash of steel on steel, shrieks of terror, and even the periodic detonation of arcane power. Maybe I can't read.
You're doing a great job, Decider.
Thanks,
Paint that
appreciate that.
picture. Paint that mental picture for us. So should I get my VR headset?
Yeah, please do. So as you guys stand there and look out, quickly taking in all the sights, you also see a sable company of hippogriffs swoop over your head, angling straight towards Castle Corvosa at breakneck pace. In front of you, it looks as if a small riots have broken out here and there. People running to and fro, no particular direction. Some people have started looting the area. It just seems like pure chaos. And I leave it to you. Enjoy.
So is there any context as far as when people were saying, talking about the queen? would we know anything about who this potential queen is, or who is next in line for the throne, or any context about that already?
Does anyone have knowledge local
I believe I took that. Let me look at my skills for a second.
or
So,
knowledge nobility?
Nope.
I did take
I mean-
knowledge local.
I lived in this area for like 5 years. Do I have any intrinsic knowledge?
You should. Let's see here. All right, so Arcturus, you rolled 15.
Yes, sir.
Orion also lives around here. So Orion, Marktov, and Arcturus. You happen to know that the current king was King Eodred II, or as most people would call it, Junior, but they don't do that. They say the second. You had heard rumors that he had not been well recently. And everyone knows that if he was to pass, Queen Iliosa would be the person who would take over. Also known as his wife. So, yeah.
Was there any is the realm in any kind of is there any turmoil in the realm, as far as like, is there anybody that any big factions that are upset with the crown?
I mean, there are a lot of people who do not like Queen Iliosa, who have always been against her. They felt like the king himself, and this is well talked about in the city among a lot of people.
Okay.
They feel like she was just in it for, the glory and to be rich and, have, a prestigious high place. She is not from around here.
Okay.
And the king himself, everyone thinks, just took her because she was a pretty face.
Okay. Do you guys think we should get out of the city for now until this quiets down?
I don't know. I think we should stop the looting as much as we can.
Isn't that kind of like sticking finger in the dam as a whole? I mean, are there people? There's people looting all around us, or is it scattered here and there?
Scattered here and there, yeah.
I mean, are people murdering each other? Are they going that far, or is it just looting?
You, from where you're standing, you can't hear anything. You don't see anything, but you do hear the clashing of steel as if it's like sword fighting. You've heard detonations of arcane power. So you could probably assume there is some fighting going on somewhere in the city.
Is instinctual. I just want to be not in this mess.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Is there a branch or a sub school of the Anagogi Halls in the city?
There is an academia here.
Okay. If there's an Anagogi branch somewhere, that would be my first
Okay.
instinct would be go there.
So I'm going to give you guys a pointer of where you are right now, which I am pointing directly at the fishery. If you are interested in going to the academia, which I would say, being local here and having trained and stuff, it would be at that location. I am going to draw. Sorry.
Oh, okay. You haven't done it yet. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, slow down. All right. It is the large walled-in complex to the northwest.
And
Yeah,
where
so I'll
are
say-
we? Am I not just not seeing the flag where you put us?
I put
I
a
didn't see it
pointer,
either.
but here, I'll put a little circle. Maybe. Oh, moving the map again. Oh boy, earthquake. Sorry, I shouldn't have said that. All right, here we go.
It's okay. It's okay, man. It's okay.
I
Don't get
apologize.
sensitive. Don't
All
get
right.
sensitive, Decider.
Can you guys see that?
All right. Yeah. Thank you.
Okay. So yeah,
So
that's
how long do we think on a good day that would take to get to that other part where the academia is?
on a good day of traveling. I mean, that'd probably be like a 30 to 45-minute walk through the city streets.
Okay.
Okay.
I'd kind of.
But I do relay that. I just say, hey, group, folks, if we need to get out of here and get hide out, there's an Anagogi site in the academic department division of the city. We can we'll hide out there maybe.
Let's
you know,
give it a shot.
Just an option.
Is the guild where I spend most of my time anywhere close here?
Yes. Let me see here. Okay. I would actually say it's in the same area, a little bit south. I am going to mark a location on the map. It's going to be the smaller circle just southeast of the academia.
I mean, the Pathfinder Society is very close by. Well, a little bit closer by than that, if you prefer that.
Okay.
Friends there?
I'm not only have
yes,
friends,
Arcturus.
I prefer the academia.
All right.
That's my
Okay.
vote. Let's vote.
Ladies,
Let's vote.
what would you like to do? If you identify as ladies, we haven't established that yet. So, Evie and Chula, what would you like to do?
I mean, I am a lady, just FYI.
Okay.
Perfect. Good to know. At
Just figured
Anagovia,
I'd
that's how they
clarify
teach us.
that.
I'm not socially, inclined to understand these things just yet.
I've also put a square on the map. That is the castle. That is a well-known location.
Okay.
Okay. I see it.
I would
So
definitely to go anywhere that's closest, that's safest. I'm incredibly nervous and I get worried about crazy angry people, so I definitely just want to be safe.
I say whatever we decide to do, we move as a group over there and watch each other's
Yeah.
backs and take care of each other, and get to where we need to go when we can sort everything else out when we get there.
Yeah,
I vote
I
the
agree with that.
I vote the academia.
Me too.
It's fine with me.
Yeah, it's yeah, we can go there. So what's your fear with the society?
I just want to get moving. And if,
Yeah.
Okay.
I think you should lead us there, though, Markov, because
Yes,
you
of
probably know the
course.
city better than everybody.
Yep, I start heading my way towards there. Do you guys want to take side streets or do you want to take the main roads?
let's
Your
stay out of
choice.
sight
You're on point.
as much as possible.
Stay out of sight. All right, back roads it is.
All right. So you guys are going to get moving?
Yeah.
All right. And
Yeah.
you're sticking off of the main roads, right?
If possible, I would
Okay.
say. I
Yeah.
mean, there might be we might encounter a place where we can't actually, we have to dart across the main road. but-
Right. Yeah. It'll take you a little bit longer, obviously, to navigate through back streets and stuff like that. But
Okay.
yeah. So you guys start moving. And as you start moving, a hippogriff flies overhead. And as it does, blood rains down from it. And Shula, give me a reflex save.
Oh, cool. Trying to get there. I was not prepared for this. That's a 20 on the +1 for 21.
Very nice. So as the blood pours down, you look up, hearing its screeches, and you quickly sidestep as blood just pours down right next to you.
Oh my gosh.
Quick question: is the blood screeching?
The blood is screeching. It is yelling. It's like help. No, it's so the hippogriff.
I'm falling.
As it darts overhead, it's flying incredibly fast, and you just see it crash into some buildings in the distance.
How far away?
This is probably about 4 blocks away.
How long do I? I'm gonna bring everybody's attention to it and be like, we should probably go help that person.
Yes, we're heading there first. I make my way over that way.
Okay.
I think I changed my mind.
So as you start to maneuver over there, you're fighting your way a little bit through some people who are just screaming, yelling, running all about, and you make it to the scene. Everyone, roll me a perception.
Let me do that for you,
It's an
sir.
18.
Oh, whoops, I did it twice by mistake.
All right, I'll take your first one.
18 plus 9 for 27.
Grumsh has a +4 now, or do you want to wait
Mine's
until
a
next week
9.
for him to level up?
No, I put it in.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. So this is for Grumsh.
I got a 4 minus 1 for 3.
Great perception as usual.
Grumsh got a 17, 14, 13 plus 4 for 17, and I got skill.
And you got skills. Wow, what a proclamation.
I've got a 7 plus 2 for a 9.
Do those skills pay the bills?
So anyone
Not
who
with a 9.
Let's hope.
anyone who rolled over 15, as you arrive at the scene, there are several buildings here that are on fire and starting to break down. But you see a trail of blood going straight into one that's not on fire, but the wall is completely shattered in.
Is the hippogriff on the road?
It is not.
Wait, was there a rider?
Where did it go?
There was indeed a rider you saw going on it.
Oh.
Yeah, well, the trail of blood's right over that way. That building. See on the ground?
Oh yeah, I saw it. I just didn't realize there was like a rider with it.
Oh, it's
Oh,
right
yeah.
there. Yes, I guess I see it. Yeah.
You want to go in the building, or we want to keep, making our way to... Never mind, I'm not going to say.
Building.
Making our way...
Building.
What's
I
going on?
dropped my
Guys?
sword.
What are you talking about?
Making our way
They-
to the Anagoni Hall.
They saw something.
What did you see?
The hippogriff fell from the sky, landed right there where that blood is, and then there's a trail of blood leading off to that building.
Okay.
All right, so you guys are going to check it out?
I mean, I know
Yep.
I don't mean to rush people. This is kind of a time-sensitive decision because we're gonna die.
No,
do
I-
we want to go in the building, or we want
I'm
to keep
visibly
going?
shaking. I want to go in the building.
All right,
She was freaking
that
out.
works. Let's
Yeah,
go
I
now.
dropped my sword and rush in.
All right. So you enter the building. Like I said, this building's not on fire, but the wall is completely smashed in. As you enter, you do see the body of the hippogriff just laying there with what appears to be a human foot sticking out from underneath it.
What kind of wounds do we see on him?
He's got multiple slashes, punctures. He actually has like a couple. He actually is missing like a chunk off of his thigh. This is the hippogriff. Yeah, so it looks like he's taken a lot of different kind of
Dead.
battle wounds.
Is it dead? Yeah, is it dead or?
Just look dead.
It's not moving. I can tell you that much. Yeah, it's
Can I
dead.
do like a handle animal to see if it's dead?
Sure. Go ahead. Handle animal,
Maybe our
heal,
ranger.
perception, any of those.
I walk up to him with a 8 plus 3 for 11, and I start checking his body, and I'm putting my hand in front of his mouth to see if I feel breath coming in and out of his beak.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, so you walk up, Marktov, you do it as well. You're going with him, and you're both like, "Come here, hippogriff. Come here. Come on, boy. Get up." And yeah, he doesn't respond. He's quite dead.
He's quite dead.
Mokta
Yes.
or Arcturus, can Grumsh grab this thing and move it so we can get the guy underneath it?
I could try.
Yeah, I wanna try to help with that as well.
Okay.
Me too. With my 8 strength, this will go great.
All right. Yeah, go
Get
ahead.
somebody to yank him out of there.
Who's
don't-
going to be the primary yanker?
I figured Grumsh
well-
had higher strength, right?
There's 2 things that need to happen here. We have to lift it up, and then we have to yank him out.
We just drag it off him.
Oh yeah, we can drag.
Yeah,
the
we
thing
can just drag it off.
I guess.
Yeah.
Just I removed the feet from the stirrups.
Decider, is it possible for me to get the sheet open?
For Grumsh?
Yeah.
Yeah, let me cycle him real quick, and hopefully that will...
In fact, I just undo the entire saddle.
Oh, is
if
he in the
there's a
combat
saddle for this
tracker? I'm
thing.
sorry, I didn't even look
yeah,
there.
he's in the combat tracker.
Okay. I cannot open them from there.
Sorry, what were you saying, Ryan?
I was going to undo the entire saddle and remove his feet from the stirrups.
Okay. I just threw Grumsh onto
Sick.
the map. He's the size of a city block. Did you get it now?
Nice. I got it. I did get it. Thank you.
Okay.
He's the size of an AT Walker.
It's just boom. Oh, all
At
right.
least
So,
he's on our side.
Well, I could enlarge person and make him bigger.
oh, gosh, he just turns into the size of the city. All right. So Ryan, you're removing like the saddle and stuff off of the hippogriff.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just making sure that when we pull, that he's not going to go with it.
Yeah, you're able to latch most of that stuff off pretty easily.
Right.
And you guys are gonna pull him.
We're gonna pull the hippogriff off of him.
All right. Anyone who's involved in this, roll me a strength check.
Well, you need
Oh,
Grumps
wait,
to do the
I got
actual
rolls. I'm gonna use Quaman +1 from like 2 weeks ago to go.
I can try.
If I may.
I can just yank it.
All right, so Grumps will assist, I guess, if,
Okay.
if you want to be the primary marked off.
I'll be the primary.
Okay.
I got a 10 plus 3 for 13.
Grumps attempts to assist with a 13 plus 2 for 15.
Okay.
I attempt to assist with a 9. That's a. There you go. That's with the +1.
All right. And
Thanks,
Markov,
man.
what's your strength?
I have a 16 strength score plus 3 bonus.
Excellent. Just checking one last thing here, and yeah, you are able to actually drag him off of the rider. As you do, you take a look at the rider, and what's the best way to describe this? His head is next to his butt. This man is completely folded over, and it
Like
seems
backwards the wrong way?
Yeah. Like it looks as if the hippogriff had landed directly on him.
Shula, can you help that man?
Let me make a heal check and see if I can.
Okay.
If I
don't
can.
think there's reason to. I think he is dead.
That's 10 plus 4 for 14.
In the medical field, this condition is known as death. So he is
That's not
suffering
looking
from
good,
death.
It was worth a shot,
Yeah.
I
Do you,
think.
do you know the cure for this thing called death?
Unfortunately, I'm not as knowledgeable or powerful enough to do that, but maybe someday. Maybe
I
someday.
think it's more of a preventive thing. You prevent yourself from dying by not doing things that'll kill you.
Like getting felon on by a hippogriff?
Exactly.
Yeah,
All right.
Yeah,
wearing a
that
mask
sounds
in a
about right.
pandemic, stuff like that.
After I do the heal check, I do a silent prayer over his body.
All
Does he
right.
have anything of value on him in Decider?
His armor is like completely like crunched into. He doesn't. You don't see any weapons nearby.
Okay.
Yeah.
Does he have any insignia or anything on him?
It appears to be the Corvosan guard insignia.
I'd like to take a once look over his body, see if he's got any papers with any orders or anything like that, any communication or anything like that on him.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, you check through his stuff pretty thoroughly. You actually do not find anything on him.
Okay. All right, guys. I mean,
All right, time to boogie.
yeah, we did.
Alrighty. On the way, I lead.
I move. Yeah, I check. Oh, check your corners first. Check your door. What do new civilians say? Make sure there's no bad guys outside the door before you walk out there. There you go.
Yes, doors and corners.
Sorry, folks.
Yeah,
Alright.
I look out one way, look out the other way,
Okay.
and then I just head on.
All right. So as you guys leave, you begin making progress. I am going to say you've made it about what you believe to be a third of the way there. And as you're making your way there, you come across some people who are just yelling out like they're like doomsayers. They're saying like the world is ending.
Okay.
This is the end. One of
We
them.
walked into Twitter. This is Twitter Avenue.
One of them in
Took
particular.
a left on Reddit Boulevard and landed on Twitter Avenue.
One of them in particular yells out, "The eye of Grotius has turned from the boneyard to look upon Corvosa, and we are doomed. Doomed, I say." And he locks eyes with...
I'm staring him down.
he actually locks eyes with Shula.
Close my eyes.
I am staring at this man unblinkingly.
It was the eye of Grodius.
Martov, since you're looking at him so strongly, roll me a perception.
Here we go. Good perception roll, I hope.
As you usually do.
That's gonna be a 10 minus 1 for 9.
Yeah, he's a man. You can tell he's not looking directly at you, but he's a man, yelling things.
Oh, great.
He's not a mighty good man.
As he locks eyes with Shula, he raises a finger, points directly at her, and goes,
Can I step between them?
"You can, yeah."
All right, I'll
Absolutely.
step between them.
All right, so you step in between.
I appreciate that.
As he walks closer, he looks and he says, you, I've seen her in dreams. She will be the downfall of Corvosa. I tell you, she will bring us all to death."
No, sir. No, sir. She is not the one that will be the downfall of Corvosa. It'll be you.
"Death, I say, death." And he keeps coming, like reaching out, walking
come on
directly
now,
at
Shula,
you.
you don't need to listen to this bullshit.
Yeah. I'll let him get up to me, and if he tries to pass me, I'll keep stepping in his way.
So,
I'd like to roll a sense motive on that.
sure.
I'm very suspicious. I'm trying to read his demeanor.
Now I'm gonna
That's
cast
a
a spell.
5 plus
after-
4 for 9.
Okay. So you.
And I have a -1 there, by the way, because of my level up.
Gotcha. Okay. So you believe that he is telling the truth.
He believes what he's saying.
Yeah. And you said you were going to cast a spell? Or,
Yeah, I want to
Chris?
cast Detect Magic if I could, please, in the and just kind of look around the area and see specifically on him at first and the other people with him to see if they're carrying any magic items on them
Okay.
or they're under effects of any magic.
Sure. So as you do, you start channeling magic in his direction, and you do not detect any magical presences. While this is happening, though, he is now still slowly approaching. His pace is picking up, and he's reaching out, screaming, "Her! She's gonna kill us all!" And he's about, I'd say, 5 feet from you, Marktov.
I draw my wand.
Okay. I have my shield out and in front of me, and I'm got my hand on my sword ready to draw it, and I'm just staring at him.
All
And
right.
I say,
Shoulder and ask, "What did you see?"
Death! And he reaches out and he attempts to grab Marktov.
oh,
And
that's fine.
let's see here, Marktov. He is going to attempt to grab you with a 7. Does that beat your CMD?
No, that does not.
Okay. So you quickly shake him off of you, and he falls to the ground real quick and says, Why do you protect her? Why?
She's just a woman.
A woman who will bring death to the city. Can you not see it? Have you not seen it?
Sure, whatever you say.
Hey, can we just bypass this crazy and get motoring? I mean, this guy's just playing. Shula, you don't need to listen to this bullshit. Let's go.
Well, I want to know
Go
why
on.
he thinks I'm evil. I mean,
You
Other
want to
than
know
his-
why? You want to know
What
why?
are the other people doing while this is happening? Are we getting surrounded? Like that's
No,
what Orion's.
Yeah, you take a quick glance around, and there's just you don't. There's just people running around, like
Okay.
you know,
All right. So he doesn't
possibly
have, like,
looking for
people-
shelter. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
So he says to you, Shula, he says, "You want to know what you've done? Come closer. I'll tell you."
I do not
I've done
despise
nothing.
Not yet. Not yet. You haven't.
Oh,
And he falls back, cackling maniacally.
This man thinks he can see the future, but let's move on.
can I cast daze on him while he's on the ground?
You can. Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Let me do that. What do I roll?
I am. Let's see here. See
'Cause
if I
don't
can
really
do
have
this.
anything to drop on. I could just cast it, I guess.
Yeah. What would
Nope,
your?
I did nothing.
Give him the DC, Tony. I'm sorry. Dice Burger.
Shit, I had that. DC is 1 second. Go to combat. 14.
1 second. Here, I've put a token on the field. Drop it on him.
That was, dude.
Yeah.
I work with a lot of people. That was freaking quick, bro. Kudos to you.
Thanks.
Hey, I know that map.
Yes, you do. It's a
Me
generic
too.
one.
Let's see. Is it not doing it? There it goes.
Did you drop it right on him? It didn't work, did it?
Yep, I did.
All right. Well, let's see.
yeah,
here.
it's not working for some reason.
Well, apparently I was not successful. I
And
tried.
I can't target him either.
Yeah.
Let me see if he's in.
No worries.
Did you
you
put him
need
in
to
the
have
combat tracker decider?
Yeah, it's got to be in the combat tracker.
I might be able to do that.
So, not so many kudos to you.
Oh.
Some.
Hey, listen, he's new.
Oh.
No, still faster than most. Don't get me wrong. The
I'm
fact that he
glad
dropped
my
the map that quick is impressive.
I'm glad my speed impresses you. Here, try
That's what
that.
she never said. All right, let's see. Let me try that now.
That one should work. Okay, perfect. So yeah, you attempt to daze him, and as you do, you know you've casted the spell successfully, but it doesn't seem to affect him.
All right. Well, all right. I tried calming him down, but didn't work. Sorry, guys. Well, we want to boogie. We want to stay. What do we want to
Let's
do?
go. Let's. You know, I just want to signal to Grumps to watch him as we leave to cover him,
Sure.
and make sure he's not following us. But we should just get going.
Yeah, I don't have anything to prove to you. This is what Shula is saying. I don't have anything to prove to you. I don't know what you're talking about. And deuces. And I turn around and walk away.
Yeah.
What does that mean? Dude, this?
Can I just? Was it I? It was the Eye of Grodius. How do you spell that?
Groetus.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Like grotesque, but grotus.
Hmm.
Something like that.
Grow. Word. Yep.
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 Bro Gus. That's what his name is.
So,
Bro Gus.
as you guys start to walk away, you look back and he's laying fully out on the ground, still like cackling to himself. And you guys walk away.
Sounds good.
Good gerb, everyone. All right, so you continue your journey. As you start rounding the corner towards the academia, you notice that a large crowd has formed outside of it. There are people screaming and yelling. Some people saying, "Let us in! Let us in!" And this crowd is a pretty thick crowd. There are like hundreds of people around it.
Well, I don't think we're getting in there. Shall we try the society? It's a little more out of the way building.
What kind of people are crowded around? Are they
Citizens.
academics?
Are they
or
mobbing
just
it?
People.
Or is it like a is like a mob mentality, or is it what's going on?
Yeah.
Yeah,
or
it
is
looks
just
like a
people waiting to
mob
get in?
mentality. Like there's just like a ton of people standing close knit together, yelling, screaming. They're pretty
How
tight packed in there.
How
Is it
many
a
people?
different?
Several
Go
hundred.
ahead.
Several hundred. Okay,
And
thank you.
Is it a different chant or is it the same? Usurper. Blah 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 blah.
It's a chant of people yelling, "Let us in! Why won't you let us
Gotcha.
in?" You know.
Okay. All right. So they're not attacking. They're not attacking this academic area. They're trying to get in.
Right. They seem to be screaming for help.
All right. Yeah, this is a no-go. Unless somehow I know a secret way in, which I seriously doubt as a level 1 wizard.
Do you have any friends that could let us in?
Oh, I don't have
Well,
any friends at all. So
If they open those doors, all of them are going in too.
yeah.
I would agree with I agree with Martov. There's
Yeah,
no
I think
no
we should
floodgate
probably-
there. You know what I mean? They open it and yeah.
Option number 2. That sounds good there, Marco.
Option 2, let's do it.
Yeah.
All right, I turn around and make my way towards the Pathfinder Society.
All right. So you start heading down the street.
Do I know anything about Pathfinder Society? Like what they do and what they're like? I'm not asking Marta. I'm just. Do I have any recollection or any idea what they actually do?
What kind of knowledge do you have?
I have local. I think I have dungeoneer. Let me double check. I don't want to lie to you.
I mean,
Knowledge Arcana, knowledge local. That's it.
give me a knowledge local.
Okay. 11 plus 5 for a 16.
Yeah, you're familiar with the Pathfinder Society. You happen to know that they're not specific to Corvosa either. They're well known all around the land. They are a group of adventurers. Markov, I'm not sure if you would be interested in explaining a little bit more on that.
It's just a guild of adventurers. Like there would be, guilds for everything else. So
But
adventurers.
There's no sect ties to it. There's no like. They're not all
really.
paladins.
No, they're not all
Okay.
paladins.
All right. Thank you.
I pull out the Anagogi Guide to Adventuring, or the Junior Woodchuck Guidebook if you're a DuckTales fan, and I'm flipping through to see if it says any. As we're walking to see if it says anything on. That's right. If it says anything on Pathfinder Guild through it.
Let's see here. This is a. You said it's like your guide to adventuring, right? From your friend.
Yeah, it's like Junior Woodchuck's Guidebook if you're. That's what, but it's the Anagogi Guide to Adventuring.
Let's see.
You don't have to roll it. I'm just running and reading at the same time.
Yeah. No, it's got information in there about Pathfinder.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
Sweet. I just mark the page and move on.
Fold the corner over real quick.
Commit it to memory in a couple seconds. Fold it and put it away and move on.
Nice. Okay. And let's see here. So as you guys about face and start heading down the street towards the Pathfinder Society, everyone roll me a perception.
I got an 18.
I
got a
got
2 plus
a
9 for
9
11.
again.
I got a 5 + 2 for a 7, and Grumsh got a
I got an 11 minus 1 for 10.
16 + 4 for 20.
All right. So let's see here. All right. So as you guys walk down the street, Shula and Grumsh, you happen to notice that a man is following you.
It's not the same man, is it?
It is, as a matter of fact.
I grab Marktov's arm, pull him towards me. That guy, he's following us again.
What's man? There's a lot of them.
The crazy one that says I'm evil and had a dream about me.
Oh, that's not good.
So Grumsh comes up and rubs up against my side. And I look down and I'm like, "What is it, friend?" And he just kind of nods his head back. And would I see it at that point?
Yeah. If he's directing you towards it.
Okay. So I actually have an out of game question really
Sure.
quickly for you. Okay. So Grumsh is like the specific description of an Eidolon says they cannot be just confused for a mundane creature. Is Grumsh getting any looks in the city? And he's got the sigil on his head, and I've got the sigil on my head. Is it causing any waves in the city?
I mean, at the moment with the chaos and everything, no.
Okay. Okay. Then I'm gonna look down at him and say, Grumsh, circle around and trying to figure out what he's doing. And I'm gonna have him try to sneak through the crowd stealthily as he can.
Sure.
And try and circle around the guy and figure out what he's doing.
Roll me a stealth.
I pick up from my book and I see everybody staring in my direction. I'm like, what's going on? Why's everybody staring at me?
16 + 7 for a 23.
All right.
I let you in on the knowledge. There's a man following us. Same man.
Oh, okay.
So
I make sure to place myself behind, or at least put space between me and the guy, have like Markov and Orion and Arcturus and Evie all between me and him.
yeah, I'd say he's about 40 feet away from you guys. So yeah, Grumsh heads off to the side and he kind of tries to blend in with his surroundings a bit and moves carefully towards the man.
Okay.
The man is approaching slowly. He's just slowly walking towards you guys.
How far behind us? Did you say 40 feet or something
40
like
feet,
that?
yeah.
Mm-hmm. I'll draw my wand again from its holster.
I want to try to indicate to the party. I'm gonna like be like, so I'm gonna say, Markov, friend, come over here for a second. And I want to try to get everybody, just gathered around to, get close so we can talk without this person thinking that we know something's going on.
Okay.
Okay.
Does everyone gather?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
You want me to take this guy out? I'll shoot him right now.
No, I think we would gain more information by seeing what he does, and I sent Grumshoff to watch him from as like he's watching us. But let's continue on our path and pretend we don't see him, and I'll get updates from Grumsh, and we'll decide what to do. If he makes hostile action, then he has a surprise as well.
I like it. I really like your pet,
Okay.
by the way.
He's not a pet. He's a friend.
Oh, your friend. Okay.
So he is about 30 feet away now. And Grumsh happens to spot him starting to grab for a club he has.
So as we're walking, I'm just gonna lean over and I'm gonna put my hand around Martov like we're the best friends in the world. And I'm going to just whisper in his ear, he's pulling out a club. And then I'm gonna laugh like he told me a joke, and I'm just gonna kind of like double over, and I'm gonna cast a spell real quick.
What are you casting?
Message.
Okay.
And the message is gonna say the Grumsh. If he attacks, attack him from behind.
All right. So Grumsh receives the message, and he sends back his understanding, I believe.
Yes.
And as you do
Okay.
that, everyone roll me a perception.
13 minus 1 for 12.
It's your best roll yet.
13.
16.
Oh, my name.
3 plus 9 for 12.
11 plus 2 for 13.
All right. Anyone who rolled over a 10, you happen to see this, as does the man, past you guys. So if he's approaching from behind you guys, in front of you guys, about 80 feet in front, you see some people run across an alleyway, darting across the street, and they're just going, "Run, run! The Hell Knights are here! Run!" And as they run, a group of Hell Knights chase after them.
What does a Hell Knight look like?
Yeah, what?
Heavily
Oh, boy.
armored, broadswords usually.
Black plate armor.
Yes.
Marktov, what the hell's a Hell Knight? What the hell's a Hell Knight? What is a Hell Knight?
Yeah, they are
it-
abominations.
Are they from this plane?
Yes, of course. It's like an order of warriors, I believe. For like devoted to like, they're kind of like paladins, but like very, very much not like paladins.
Oh, they're the more fun version of you.
No, well,
Party
I mean, I
paladins.
guess if more fun is forcing people to follow tyrannical rule and all that junk.
So paladins. All right, gotcha. So they're bad
Yeah.
paladins that do what paladins do. Gotcha. All right.
Yeah.
Do, you
They're not
guys, do we need them? Should we fight them?
Anti-paladins.
They look bad. Like they don't. I don't
How
think they
many
last
are
very
there?
long on that
How
one.
many are there?
You saw 4.
we
We
Running.
should not fight them.
Oh, all right. There you go, folks.
yes.
We should probably boogie.
You do look back and notice that the man who was chasing you has not only left the club where he once stood, he has now disappeared.
Can he live a puddle there too, or?
Let me find out. Let's see.
Is he currently being devoured by Gromsh?
The dice say he has left a puddle.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what you
With his
get.
brown robe.
Yikes.
Is there anywhere in the immediate vicinity where we could duck behind, where we could try to find some cover or hide behind?
Yep, there's a couple alleyways on your left-hand side,
All right.
at least before that area where you saw the Hell Knights run.
I like whistle super loud, and I just start to run over to the alleyway.
And I follow.
Okay. Yeah, I head that way too.
All right. I'm keeping an eye on the
I'm gonna have-
rooftops, by the way.
How
we move.
tall are the buildings around us right now?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Anywhere between 1 to 2 stories. They vary from building to
The
building.
one, the alley we're in, are they both 1 story or?
They are, as a matter of fact. The first one is for 1 story. The second one is a second story building. 2
I'd like
story?
to see.
Yeah,
Okay,
those are words.
a second.
A second story.
Second story.
Second 2 stories, so 4.
Maths? Oh no,
Listen, youth math is hard.
it is.
I'd like to see if I could. I'm gonna cast a spell and send a message to Grumsh and ask him if he can get up on the roof and take a look around and see if he sees any other threats
good.
around
Okay.
us.
Sure.
Okay.
So if you want him to jump up on the building, give me his acrobatics jumping.
That would be a 12 plus 11 for a 23.
Okay. So he's able to easily jump up to the 1-story building, and then do you want him to get onto the 2nd story?
Yes, please.
All right, do
Actually,
it.
does he have a view from where he is currently?
He has a view of like the main street that you guys just came from, and obviously the alley next to him. But
Okay.
beyond that, the second story building is blocking his view.
All right. I would like him to jump up to the next one.
Okay. Another jumping.
That's a 12 plus 11 for a 23.
Oh, that doesn't make it. No, just
Okay.
kidding. Obviously that makes it. So yeah, he jumps on up there, and he's got a pretty clear sight of a couple streets over and the alleyway you guys are going down, which leads to a
Okay.
back street.
With some boys.
Do we? I want to try to find out if we have a way to head in our direction securely back through this alley while avoiding those Hell Knights.
Yeah.
I was going to stop at the alley entrance anyways.
Okay. The Hell
Yeah,
Knights
I'm just gonna
actually ran.
Stop at the entrance.
Yeah, the Hell Knights actually ran across the street in the other direction. So if you guys are going down like the alley to your left, they ran down the alleys to your right from the main street.
Oh, okay. So they came out of this alley, went across the street, and then we ducked down this alley. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I get it.
Yep.
Thank you.
Yep. No problem.
If Grunch is going to cover the rooftops, I'll cover the entrance to the alley.
Okay.
Well, I'd like to continue on our path if we possibly can. Can we go down the alley?
Oh,
and
I
take
thought
another
you
route?
guys were taking a backtrack. Okay,
No.
yeah, then let's keep moving. Okay. I thought you were chasing down that guy.
Is that
I would definitely
possible?
try to lead them another direction.
Sorry, what was that?
Towards, I would try to lead them in another path to get there. Yeah.
So what I
Okay.
was saying is the alley we took a left down, does it just stop at a dead end, or is there a way to go down there?
You can go
continue?
down it, and it leads to a back road through the buildings.
Okay, that's what I was asking. Yep.
Okay.
So you guys want to travel
let's
down
go.
that way?
Yep.
Okay. So as you do, you are able to navigate the back roads safely, and you are going to now get up to where the Pathfinder Society building is. However, there doesn't seem to be any kind of commotion going on outside of this building.
Yes, it is very
There's
quiet.
nobody around.
Nobody around.
The building, is it in one piece to include the roof?
It is completely intact as far as you can tell.
Windows not busted out or anything?
Nope. All is well.
Okay.
Can we just walk right up to the door, or is there?
I'm walking
gate?
right up to that door.
All right. So,
Yep.
Marktov, you're gonna walk right up to the door. And as you do,
I go with Mark Toff, by the way.
I take one look around to make sure we're not being followed again.
yeah, I was gonna say, everyone roll me a perception.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. 18 plus 9 for 27.
1.
3 plus 2 for 5, and
I have a 5 plus 7 for 12.
1 plus 3 for 4.
7 minus 1 for 6.
Actually, that'd be a 5 because there's a plus 4, but so.
All right.
5 and 4.
Anyone who rolled over a 15, you notice there's a couple people actually like hiding around the side of the building. You see one of them poke his head out real quick and then pull it back.
I say, hey, You, right there. I saw you. Don't be sneaking.
Who?
are you
Who
talking
right
about?
where?
Right there in those bushes.
There's somebody
I
in those
point to
bushes?
him. Yeah, right there. There's people right there.
Are those your people marked off?
I look over there. Do I recognize any of them?
You did that when you saw. Did you roll over 15 or no?
No, I did not.
Okay, yeah, you never saw him. He
Oh,
peeked his head out
okay.
real quick and then whipped it back around.
All right, I start walking towards there. Like, no, they're right here. They're hiding out right here. And I got my wand out. I draw my wand from its holster and I walk over.
All right, so you're gonna walk around there.
Yeah.
All right, so
I ain't got time for the shenanigans.
let's see here. What are we gonna do? How are we
This is
gonna
where
do
Ryan
this?
died.
I
Next
am
time
going
on
to.
Tabletop Tavern 2. Where Ryan's wake.
I may or may not be making a map real quick and placing your tokens upon it. So, for no reason whatsoever.
Nice.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
For no
Uh-oh.
reason whatsoever.
He's just showing us so it can be to scale. That's all he's doing.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm showing you the power of this program.
You got the touch.
All right, so I've placed you guys on the map. I'm going to make a square for you where the building is, and it is going to be, let's see here. Oh boy. Oh yeah, okay. Downsize that a little bit, made it a little bit too big. That's a big building, some might say. Okay, so we'll say like that block that I've highlighted there is the building. You guys, I'm going to say, are going to be coming from this direction, which is coming along from the west to it. The front entrance that you were approaching is on this side, which I have pointed towards you. And I am going to just organize some people real quick.
Yep.
Okay. And you saw a person right around the eastern corner of it. You guys can feel free to arrange yourselves how you would like.
You've got somebody in the top. There you go.
Yep, I do. On purpose.
Rearrange myself in the bedroom and go to
Okay.
sleep.
That's cheating. And Arcturus has flown off the map.
Bye.
He's piecing on out.
Mark
Just
Tav,
wanna, I'll be behind them.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, I'm gonna put a little bit of distance from the building and the people, so I'm gonna go like I'm kind of roundabout coming at them.
okay.
I'm not like beelining straight for them.
So, let's see here. So, Orion, as you round the corner, you indeed see some people here. That's not the right one. That's the right one. That's the right one. Okay. So there are two people in front of you, and they are holding clubs, and they look up at you. You look at them, and they go, "Get them!" and roll initiative.
Oh boy.
Man, I should have said I had a spell prepared. Okay.
I got a 6.
I have a 12.
13.
I have a 22.
Ooh.
9 + 1 for 10.
And where is it on the sheet? For him?
I don't know if he does, but if you just want to roll a d20 + 2, that would be his initiative.
There we go. 4 + 2 for 6, sir.
All right, I will input that for Sir Grumptious. All right, so at the top of the order here, we have. Let me cycle to the top of the order. Arcturus.
So they yelled, "Get him!"
Yeah, and they've got clubs in hand.
All right, I'm gonna cast a spell. I'm gonna begin to cast a spell. I put my hands together, and spin them to the side, and I stretch them out towards them, more towards the ground than at them, and I want to cast Grease.
Okay, so you cast Grease.
Yep, it's so the DC is 16.
Okay, and this is reflex for that one.
Yes, please.
All right, let's see how they do. So as they go and they prepare themselves and they go, "Get them!" You magically make grease appear right underneath them, and they fall flat on their faces.
I'm gonna yell to him, "Stay down, and we won't hurt you." And I'm gonna try and intimidate him.
Okay.
So that is a 3 + 8 for an 11.
Okay. So yeah, you yell at him, but he is kind of flopping around a bit right now and just trying to gain a little hold on his position right now.
Okay, and that's me.
Okay. So before we move on to Orion, we are actually going to have a guy round the corner. Another man runs out with a club and sees what just happened, and he decides to run a little wider to go around it. And he is now in the middle of the street running towards you guys. At the same time, from the other side of the street to the north, another man runs out, and he rounds straight down, gunning straight for Arcturus. Orion, your turn.
Can I yell something?
Sure.
He's coming right at me.
She's coming right for us.
Right over there, man. Okay, I'm gonna back up to Grumsh,
Okay.
and I'm gonna fire at the guy. A ice, what is it? Chilling touch or something. What do we got over here?
Ray of Frost?
Ray of Frost
That's the one.
at this guy.
All right.
And what's it?
Let's see the magic
So
unfold
you
before
see-
our eyes.
Yeah, you see Orion as he aims his wand, almost like the very sweat around his body condenses and shoots into his wrist, and through his wand comes this icy chill that kind of zigzags like the Omega Ray or whatever it is from Dark Side, and pegs the guy.
All right. And that's for
Nice.
AC what?
19.
All right. That will slam directly into him. So it makes solid contact for how much damage?
Okay. Oh, whoops. Stand by.
Okay.
What in the world? Wrong button, folks.
No worries.
There we go.
Nice waste of a crit, though.
There we go. Yeah, well, it didn't do any crit damage, so
Yeah.
you can just erase from that point. So 1 + 2 for 3 damage.
All right. So,
So,
yeah, that hits him hard. And he
Yeah,
is
it gets him in
certainly...
the arm that he's holding the club, and a bit of ice kind of surrounds his arm like an icy cast for a half second, and then magically disappears.
That
That's
will
my turn.
certainly cause some cellular damage.
Wait.
think
His
so.
phone's broken?
Yes. He's got no reception right now. Can you believe it?
Ah, that's weird.
What's a phone?
Yeah, right? I don't know what that is. They don't have these here.
Evie, your turn.
Okay.
The eye club 7.
I am
The
going
iClub
to
7.
Oh Lord. All right. I'm going to draw my bow and knock an arrow, and I'm going to fire it at the guy that is right on the corner.
In the grease or not in the grease?
In the grease.
Okay.
Yeah, the one that's in the grease. That's up here. And that is, oh God, everything's in the way.
Everything's in the way. Why is this happening to me?
Why does this keep happening? That is a 5 + 4 for 9.
Oh, wow. Yeah, your shot goes wide.
Yeah, like hits the side of the building and bounces
No, it doesn't
off.
even hit the broadside of the building.
Hey,
We might
nobody asked you.
we might find it again when it circles the entire planet. It just
Yeah, so we're down the street, you hear meow.
in about like 20 more episodes, it's just gonna accidentally nail the enemy in front of you.
If
I'm
that
gonna
doesn't
hold you
happen,
to
I'm
that,
gonna be, I'm
actually.
going to be very sad.
Remind me in 20 episodes.
All right,
Somebody in chat is writing this down right now, by the way. They're gonna
right. I know they totally are. Somebody in chat better be taking notes.
Anything else on your turn? Oh, you're all good. All right, excellent.
Yeah.
Barktov.
Oh boy. Okay. So I'm gonna move in front of these guys right over here.
Okay, so you go
Well,
around the corner to the guys in the grease.
Yeah, while pulling out my sap
Okay.
and seeing that the spell has been flung and somebody shot a bow and all that stuff, I'm just gonna club this guy in the face.
Okay. Let's see it.
Okay, that's going. Shoot, geez, a 5 + 5 for 10.
That will make contact, luckily.
Woo. Okay.
Just barely, but it makes contact.
Great. Now I know how badly I missed.
This is going to be 3 + 3 for 6 non-lethal damage.
All right, excellent. So you whack him really hard in the head, and he kind of looks up at you and he goes, "What the? Ah.
I'm sorry.
Are you?
And with that, I'm done.
All right. So before Shula takes her turn, another man runs out from behind the back corner, and he's just like looking at the guy on the ground getting hit with in the head with the sap. Just shakes his head, and he continues to run around the grease. He is going to take his full movement right next to the grease as he pulls out his club as well.
Come at me.
Oh, I'm a-coming for you.
Good.
Do you know him, Orion?
Do I know them?
No, man, I got some cousins. Don't really talk to them much. Maybe.
And Shula, it is we're going to a break. So thank you so much, everyone, for
I was not expecting that.
That was harsh, man.
I know. I was like, oh, when it gets to Shula's turn, we're going to break. But yeah, so we're going to take a quick 5, maybe 4, maybe 6 minute break, somewhere around that vicinity. How's everyone feeling so far?
Nervous.
Good. I feel strong.
Oh boy.
Like Kodiak Bear.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Evie's definitely got to get her bow looked at.
It's not
Orion's
just this
getting a little
game.
nervous.
It's okay, Evie. Shula's about to help.
Thanks.
Yeah,
Orion's looking a bit nervous with as many of these guys that are coming around. He's like, man, this is getting heavy.
oh yeah, this is only in the beginning. But I'll let you stew on that one for a
Grumps is
bit.
like, hey, Grumps, you're gonna kill all these people, right? And like, you're gonna do this for us, please?
No, you
No.
guys got this. I have faith. You guys got this holy bastion of light that's gonna defend you from the dark tide of evil in this world.
Man, you are an articulate animal, Grumps. Goodness gracious. I had no idea that was
And
gonna
fuzzy,
come from
too.
you. All right.
And fuzzy.
We should play chess sometime, Grumps. That's pretty crazy.
And with that, we're going to take a break. So we will be right back. See you in 5.
Okay.
Alrighty, everyone. Thanks for hanging with us. We are coming back from our break in just 1 second. Here we are. Ah, surprise. Thanks for hanging in there. Surprise. Sorry, I forgot to unmute the cast who like to speak from time to time. They're pretty good at it,
No.
if I might say so. No. All right.
I've been known to speak a word or two.
Yeah. From now on, I guess what we're doing is I'll just dictate everything and you guys just
I figured
sit.
we were just gonna mime it from here on out.
Okay. I like that. I was actually hoping for interpretive dance. Okay, yeah. Hat, brim, flying eagle.
Desna. That is Desna.
Unicorn. Amanda did a unicorn. Flat brim pterodactyl. I got it. Okay. Yep.
2 words. Sounds like hat with a man.
cat.
Catman.
Batman.
I quit.
Oh, but we nailed it. We were so good at that. What a shame. What a shame. All right.
Cronsberry has a very good point.
What's
I
that?
like that plan, Cronsberry. I got one kitty right there. The other one I think just went back under my bed.
You guys could just find your pets and let them take over the stream too.
So as I'm sure a lot of people already know, I recently got my first cat, who I've had for a week and a half now. And
he hasn't murdered you yet.
no, she has not. But she absolutely like wants to be with me 24/7. Like she just wants to be cradled and held and fall asleep in my arms, and that's it.
It's darling.
Yeah, she's so precious. Unfortunately for the show tonight, because of that, I've locked her outside of the room. So I have one very angry fan.
Cat parent.
I have one very angry fan sitting outside my door trying to get in throughout the whole show.
Is she like,
Just
I
one
think the
fan.
fans would love it.
Yeah, there's like a paw coming in under the door every once in a while. So like,
I think the
Aw.
fans would love it if you had a cat covering your. I think they would adore that.
I
You'd be like
would
an old
too.
wizard.
It's just really hard to like click things and talk when there's a cat
Ah.
wrapped around my neck like a scarf. So, yeah.
You ought to get like a cat thing behind you, like a cat, and so she can sit on.
Last time I did one of these streams, I put the cat tree right next to me. I had it there for Tabletop Tavern, and she was pretty good for the most part. But later towards the night, she was like, "Nah, it's playtime. Let's go." And she's like
Yeah.
trying to tear my
climbing all over
microphone
you.
off,
Yeah, I love it.
climbing all over me, chewing
It
on
was
my
great.
microphone head cord. Yeah, she pulled it out a couple times too. I couldn't hear a thing, so I was like,
Yeah.
for tonight,
Yeah.
she's staying out there. But
Yeah.
But anyway, we are going to get back into the action if my team here is ready. They look ready. They look as ready as they'll
really.
ever be.
I think we're ready.
What are we doing again?
I'm ready. I'm ready.
We are skipping Shula's turn.
I ate my Cheetos over the break, so I'm ready.
Excellent. The
I had my keto cookie a la cup.
guess what? Let's play the usual game. Guess what I'm drinking?
Iced tea.
Nope.
Rosé.
White Zinfandel.
Rosé.
Mike guessed rosé. It is the color of rosé, but it is not.
Hold on. Sprite and some fruit flavored vodka.
No. No.
Water with food coloring in it.
Cranberry
Rum?
juice.
Yeah.
No,
Oh,
no,
we
no.
have a winner. We have a winner.
Shirley Temple.
Dice Barbarian is the winner. It is indeed cranberry juice. There you go. Bravo. For that, you
I
win.
can't even hate. I can't even hate. I love cranberry juice. I just can't drink juice.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Cranberry
That's it for
pomegranate.
that. You win.
You win the next disadvantage roll I get to give out.
You know what's really good? Is cranberry juice and orange juice mixed.
Yeah,
Really?
that is
Yeah.
good.
You know,
Yeah.
I
Little
actually
vodka.
think apple juice and cranberry juice together would be kind of good. They kind of have like the same taste.
All right, let's move.
Throw a little
on.
Greg
Yeah, crapple juice is really good.
Crapple juice.
crapple juice.
All right, if we're gonna be mixing things, let's make brass monkeys. It's orange juice and a 40.
There we go. That's
Brass
something.
monkey. An OE 40 in orange juice. It's brass monkey.
Brass monkey. That funky
I'm down.
monkey. Anyway, let's get back to the game. So,
We just got Dave to sing on stream.
oh no.
He's getting comfortable, folks.
Yeah.
we're
Getting
cutting it out in
comfortable.
post. We're cutting it out in post.
This is
Actually,
when the DM
It
starts
does
doing
often.
their
we
thing.
actually
Does
do
have to
cut
be
this part
OE.
out in post, so
Yeah.
it's all good. All right, let's get back to the action. So, Shula, it is your turn.
Okay. I lumber over exhaustedly over to Evie, and I get behind her, and I lean in and say, I hope this isn't because of me. I noticed the clubs, and I hope that these guys aren't with the other guy that was following us. And as I say that, I'm going to cast Guidance on Evie as I try to get as much energy as I have left from Serenray and channel it through her.
So the power of Serenray flows through you and flows
It
from
does.
you into Evie. And Evie, you feel like your actions are being guided by a higher power.
Thank you.
On to
That's my
Grumptious.
turn.
Grumptious?
Grumptious.
Is that what you said?
Yes.
Grumptious.
Grumptious. Is that what you said?
Yeah, Grumptious. Yeah. Is that not his name?
You can't blame him. I started it. So if you want to be mad at somebody, be mad at me.
All right. So Grumps is gonna. Oh, he's standing conveniently right next to Orion.
Oh no.
Yeah.
He eats Orion for giving him a shitty name.
Gives him some love bites.
So Grumpshy's.
Wait till you see the fan art I've got planned for Grumsh.
Oh boy. I'm looking forward to that.
It's happening, bro. Big, sparkly, pretty
Oh.
nameplate. Beautiful.
Listen, we've got a budget. We can have fun with this all day. All right. I can picture you on a carpet with like a bearskin rug, you know.
Dude, I am so down, bro. I am so down.
All right.
Fan art.
Leave it
bro.
alone.
Seeing the impending threat coming, obviously heading towards his friend, is going to pounce at the guy that is running at Arcturus. Did you fix the things?
Fix the things. Can you be more specific?
We had a conversation about Grump's full round attack.
Yes, I did. I knocked them down to what they should be.
Okay, thank you. So he is going to pounce, and he is going to claw bite the guy in the face with a +1 from Nate's knife hit. I'm going to drop this.
And
Hopefully
I
it doesn't
am
roll.
going to have you roll that regularly.
Ooh. Ike's face, though.
What do you mean regularly?
Mike's
you know,
face was like,
Like you normally would.
motherfucker.
That's without the +1, so 16, 21, and so the first claw is for 16, the bite is for 21, and the second claw would be for 9.
Odd that it didn't actually like land on him, but yeah.
No, so I tried to put it. I have no problem re-rolling if you want.
No,
but I tried to put it.
We'll take that.
Okay.
Because
all right.
since nothing crit or anything, we can still drop like damage on him as usual,
Yep.
which is the more important part. So the 15 and the 20, so the a claw and a bite will connect with him.
Okay. So as as Grumsh sets, he pounces over at the guy, and as he comes down out with him, he leads with a claw and tries to rake it down the guy's face for 4 points of damage.
All right.
And
Slashes
then
him good.
as that comes past, he lunges at his chest, and he's gonna try to take a chunk out of his chest for with 4 points of damage as well.
All right. So as the claw rakes across his face, deep wounds go straight across him. Blood spills out, and Grumsh follows that up with a nice strategic bite into the soft meat of his chest and rips out some organs, and he falls to the ground dead.
Grumsh is going to look over at the next target that is closest to Arcturus, and he is going to stare menacingly at him.
Okay. A little bit of poop comes out of that guy.
Okay.
Yeah. So we
And
are
that's
going to move on to this is, which one is this? Oh, I need to zoom and enhance real quick.
Do it.
Okay.
Enhance.
This is enhance. So this is the guy in the grease, not the one right in front of Marktov, the one behind him. He is going to crawl out of the grease, and he is going to stand up, and as he does, he gets his bearings real quick, and he just goes, "Man, this isn't worth it," and he's going to end his turn. From around the corner, you hear a man yell, "Help! Help! Don't let him get me! Help!"
Aldern?
Right?
Sorry, I had to.
And we are going to move on to, I gotta zoom and enhance again. Man still in Greece. This is actual character name, of course. So he is going to attempt to stand up right in front of Marktov, and as he does, Marktov, you can take an attack of opportunity if you so choose.
I do not.
Okay. So he is going to attempt to stand up, And let's see if he is able to. Does he have to roll to stand up in it? Only if he ends his turn in it, right?
He has to make a to stand up he's gonna make a DC 10 acrobatics check.
DC 10 acrobatics.
Yep.
All right, let's go, buddy. He is just slipping and sliding about, and he cannot get his footing.
Okay.
We are going to go back to the top of the order, Arcturus.
So one of them started to run away?
No one has actually made a move yet.
Okay. Can I see the guy that's yelling? Or
Yeah, you have clear line of sight of him. It is if it helps, I'll just put a pointer on him. The guy who you mean the guy who's yelling help?
Yeah.
Oh, I just closed the battle map. 1 second. I am pro streamer. I have resumed the battle map. Hold on. Not close map. Remove pointer. There we go. You cannot see the guy who is yelling for help, but you can tell that it is coming from what sounds like behind the building.
Okay. I want to try to intimidate the one that's closest to me, and I want to just say, listen, this is not going to go for well for you. If I actually have one quick question before we do that.
Okay.
Is anybody wearing hats?
No.
Okay. All right. So the
Nope.
guy that's
Oh, wait.
closest to me.
I take it back. Orion, are you wearing a hat?
What happened to the gator's
No.
hat?
Orion's not wearing a
Yeah,
hat.
we never picked it up out of the water, I thought.
No, you guys collected it up. I said you guys would
Did
have
we?
Collected it up
Yeah,
with
we
all
did.
the
Yeah,
valuables.
Orion would be like, hey, can I get that hat, please?
Yeah, so are you
Please.
wearing it currently?
As long as the party's okay
I
with it.
meant
I'm
any of the people that are trying my patience at this point.
So Orion, are you wearing that?
Yes.
Okay.
I am. I'll put the hat on. I've got the hat on, apparently.
Okay.
And I got
Good, good
it
to know.
tilted just a little bit. The feathers,
All right. So I want to yell at the one that's closest to me, and I said, "You look what we're doing to your friends. You got one guy down. My friend just ate the other one's chest. This is not going to go well for you. Give up now." And I want to try and intimidate the one that's closest to me.
Alrighty. Roll it.
That beautiful bean footage, or
Do it. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
That is why did I do that?
What did you do?
I'll explain what I did in a second. Okay.
Okay.
That is a 19 plus 8 for a 27.
Yeah, so you yell at him, especially with the sight of Grumsh tearing apart one of his allies. His jaw drops and he becomes shaken. Or shooketh, if you will.
Okay. And then did I hear the direction? I did hear the direction the sound was coming from, the person screaming, right?
Yeah, it sounds like it's coming from behind the building.
Okay, so these grassy parts, are these walls?
Those are going to be buildings as well. I
Okay.
just don't have a city map, so
No worries.
assume all
I just
grass
wanna make
is
sure.
building. Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna take a couple steps back, and and that'll be my turn.
Okay.
There you go.
All right. Hold on. Zooming and enhancing. Okay. Got it. So let's see here. The next person is going to be the guy standing in the center of the street, a little bit further back. He is going to run straight ahead, and he is going to come straight up to Grumsh, and he is going to attack Grumsh with his club.
Okay.
And he is going to go for 19.
AC 19 hits.
All right. And he is going to deal 5 damage to Grumsh. And with that, he ends his turn. Orion.
Grunch locks eyes with him after he absorbs the blow and looks at him, and his mouth drops open. And if a beast could smile, he would be. That's it. Sorry.
Orion, your turn.
All right, so I take my wand, I quickly tuck it away. Then I put my hands together and I put my mouth close. I say, force. As I whisper it, my voice hits the brim of my fingers, and this bolt of this force energy quakes out and targets the guy who just walked up to Grumptious, and he's gonna take a shot of force damage.
Thank you for calling him Grumptious.
Force missile, that is. Excuse me.
I'm gonna slaughter the whole party.
I didn't say it.
What did I do?
Oh,
Everything.
for some reason it didn't add my modifier, so that should be 7.
Okay.
Yeah, it should be the damage plus your modifier.
Yeah, let me
Unless
just.
I'm wrong. Let me look it up real quick. So that's what it's been doing.
Okay.
Just do the 3, and then if I don't know why I didn't add it, because I'm pretty sure it's been added the whole time.
Okay. If you find anything different, I can add that in, as long as no one else
so 3.
murders him beforehand.
Yeah, and that's my turn.
All right, excellent. Evie.
Okay, so Evie is going to.
Don't say
I'm
fire
gonna
your
try
bow.
to-
Don't say fire your bow. Don't say fire your
I'm
bow.
gonna fire my bow.
Oh no.
But gonna fire at the one that is not right immediately diagonal from Grumsh, but the one diagonally behind that guy.
Okay, 10 feet away from Grumsh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That one.
Okay.
And I'm sorry, I need a refresher on what guidance does again.
+1 to your attack roll, or or a skill check, or one d20 roll, or whatever roll.
Perfect.
Or a saving throw.
Yeah.
All right. So I would like to use that plus my I have a +1 from Optimus from last week, so I'm going to use that as well.
All right.
What was that? Okay.
Disregard.
Disregard.
What the heck? And I can't add that in, so I'm just going to have to do it manually.
Okay.
Because for whatever reason, it's not cooperating.
Fun.
That's a 21.
You did it. The arrow flies true and strikes him in the chest for how much damage?
Fantastic. 5 damage.
5 damage. An
Yep.
excellent shot. So that nails
Thank
him
you.
straight in the chest. It almost looks like it goes in between one of the ribs in his right-hand side.
Excellent. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that shot.
Yeah, I am too, actually.
And that is +4 to that one dude
Okay, cool.
for the intelligence modifier.
Okay, I am adding that in.
Alrighty, I am going to 5-foot shift here. With my sap out, I'm going to say to the man that fell down and stood back up, if you leave now, you won't wake up in the jail cell or underground. So,
Okay.
bye-bye.
He's gonna look back up and just be like, I can't even move out of this freaking grace. He's like still flailing about.
Yeah. The one to the other side of me, like diagonally, he's the one that got scared?
Diagonally just took an arrow to the chest, directly to your east, just 10 feet away from you, is the one that got scared. And also just took a force missile.
Alrighty, then I'm just gonna slap the one diagonally to me with my sap.
Oh, okay. I thought you were just gonna reach out and like gently slap him in the face, like, you fool.
Oh no, that's a nat 1 plus 5 for 6.
All right. Why don't you go ahead and roll me a d20? I get to do one of my favorite things. What'd you roll for that?
Sap.
I got a 4.
All right. So as you go to hit him with the sap, you pull a muscle in your arm, and you are weakened until the end of your next turn.
Ooh.
Oof, ouch, that hurts. That hurts bad.
Anything else you'd like to do?
No.
Excellent. I'm just looking for my... there's a W, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O. Why isn't weakened here as a status effect? Weird.
It should be. You have the additional. Hold on.
Holding.
Sorry. If I'm trying to go from memory, did you so you're on the character sheet and you brought up the section with all the statuses in it.
Yeah.
I think I might have to give you something. So there's additional statuses you can do. I might have to give that to you to install.
Okay. Well, we'll just have to keep it in mind that you are weakened. All right.
So what does this weakened do to me so we can remember?
Weakened, as a matter of fact, is... One second. I'm just Googling the exact thing here for you. All right. Control F. Weakened. Bling bling. I typed bad words. Weakened. There's 29 instances of weakened on this. Okay, here we go. Character weakened. Let's see here. Suffers effects of sickness. Now that's if you're weakened by a disease. Weakened. Character weakened by mental illness. No. Character weakened by strength. We're gonna go. We're gonna say -2 penalty on strength-based attack rolls for you.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah. Where do we leave off? Yes, it is my favorite character's turn. Man who has taken arrow to chest, and he looks down at the arrow that's just been punctured into his side, and he goes, "I'm getting out of here!" And he makes a full retreat to the north. And that is going to take him all the way up here. So he's run like a block at this point. It's just booking it. And Shula, your turn.
The grassy terrain that separates me and the guy, is that flat, or is it? Can I actually see him?
There's buildings there. None of you have seen him yet. I know you can see him, but
oh, it's a building.
Yeah.
Duh, okay.
Yeah, this is like a city streets and stuff. So these are all buildings. Buildings that look like grass.
I hear the voice, and I holler back at the voice. Come around this way. Come over here. Come to us. I don't know where he's at, so I'm just
Okay.
wherever the voice is coming from. I'm calling for him.
Alrighty. He
Just had to try
goes.
so hard to not make a Hollaback Girl reference.
I was thinking it too.
I was. Well,
So-
stuff that back in my face.
Yeah.
He yells back. He goes, "I'm not coming over there while they're still there. They'll get me. They'll get me."
I nod to myself. Yeah, that's probably true. Is that my action, or can I still cast a spell?
You can still cast a spell.
I lean in again to Evie and I say, "Nice shot last time. Let's try that again." And I cast guidance on her again.
Woo.
All
And I
right.
stay behind her because I'm exhausted. I'm absolutely terrified. I'm very meek, so I'm very nervous about what's going on right now.
As a free action, I would like to give her a high five.
Excellent. I
Yes.
will allow it. Would you
Nice.
like to use your guidance bonus on that high five?
Nope.
All right. You connect with the high five. You feel it probably could have gone a little bit better if you accepted Serenray's guidance on it, but I mean, it's an okay high five. Not the best, but okay.
He likes
Fair
high
enough.
fives too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Grumps, your turn.
Grumsh is going to eat the guy that did not heed his advice and decided to take a swing at him. So he is going to attack him with a full round attack with a bite, claw.
All right.
So for the bite is 3 + 2 for a 5,
The bite will miss.
17 + 2 for a 19,
Oh, that's a good one.
17 + 2 for a 19.
That one doesn't. Just kidding. Of course. That one connects. How much damage is
killed
it doing? I did. I did it.
So the first claw comes in for he's dead.
Yeah,
For 1 + 2 damage for 3, and the second claw comes in for 3 + 2 damage for 5.
So Grumsh lunges at him and bites. The bite comes short, and the guy like kind of like steps back for a second, and then both of the claws just come and rake him across his chest, and he flops down to the ground, bleeding dead.
Grumsh kind of shakes his head and was like, "That's what I thought. Hit me with a club."
Hit me with a club again, I dare you.
Yeah.
I'm Grumsh. Anything else you'd like Grumsh to do?
He's Grumsh.
I swear to God, I'm going to quit this game.
But
Also
you love
Grumsh's.
us.
Oh, God. That will be all for my Grumsh's turn.
Okay. Who is it? Man who crawled out of Greece and stood up and said, "This ain't worth it." He is going to run directly off to the north and runs out of sight. All right. So the man who was yelling, he sees the two guys run off to the north, and he goes, "Are they leaving?" And he starts to make his way around the building, and he
No.
pops out around the building and sees the man in the grease there, sees you guys, and he locks eyes with you.
With who? I'm staring him down now.
Yeah, with you.
What does he look like?
Let's see here. He looks like he is a nobleman. He's well dressed. He does not have a hat, but he doesn't have any armaments on him or anything like that. Short hair, pale skin.
Is there a picture of him we can see?
No. So,
Yeah, there is.
how do you know?
Because if you double click on him and you go to images on other, it says his image of him.
Well, I'm telling you I don't. So,
Okay. All right, cool.
and it is the next character who is, let's see here, zooming and enhancing. Oh, it's Man in Greece. Okay.
Man in Greece.
Not the man from Greece. He's just a man in Greece. Yeah.
And he's not related to man still in Greece?
Right. No, wait.
It's his cousin.
Wait, they're two different people?
Danny Zuko?
He's gonna crawl to the north, and he is going to stand up, and that is all he's gonna do. All right, and we are back at the top of the order. Arcturus.
I want to. So the guy in the back is booking it out of there, right?
Yeah, he's full sprint towards the north.
Is this guy that just got out of the grease? I'm gonna dispel the grease as a free action.
Okay.
And I want to start moving forward a little bit, and I'm gonna yell to the guy. I'm just gonna say,
I think
"Stay where you are."
You just moved
that's
Grumsh.
Grumsh.
Yeah.
Oh, that's Grumsh. I'm sorry. I'm going to move up 30 feet. 5, 10, 15, 25, 30. And I'm going to look at him and I'm going to say, "Stay where you are. We have questions for you. If you don't run, we won't harm you." And I'm going to try and intimidate him.
You're going to try and intimidate him. Okay. Go ahead.
3 plus 8 for 11.
He looks at you, and he's a little spooked, and he stops in his tracks.
I just want to make sure we're talking about the right person. I'm talking about the baddie, not the other guy.
Oh, the baddie?
Yeah.
The guy who just stood up.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, he looks over at you, and he's like, "I'm getting out of here, man."
Okay. Yeah. I felt there was a disconnect there. I just want to make sure I'm not intimidating the other guy.
Thank you for clarifying that, because I thought
Alright.
you were.
Okay. And that's my turn.
All right, Orion.
All right, so I'm going to move up 10 feet.
Okay.
And I'm going to cast Daze.
Okay.
After hearing Arcturus say, "We need to talk to you," and this guy saying, "No, I'm boogieing," I'm saying, "Nope." And I'm going to put my hand together. And as my hand comes forward and I crumple it together, it slows down to almost a pseudo motion. And I cast Daze on him.
All right. Let's see how successful of a daze you cast.
Let's try this.
All right. So as you cast the spell, it hits him, and you can see he kind of loses his whereabouts for a second, and he appears to be dazed.
Yep, my hand just kind of stands there, and I say, he's confused. Now's your time. And I'm focusing on that.
All righty.
It's my turn.
All right.
Evie.
I'm going to move 5, 10. Sorry, Shula, I gotta move away from you. 15.
That's okay. We'll make
Nope.
more high fives later.
Cool. 5, 10. Okay. So I'm gonna move just in front of sorry, Orion.
Mhm.
Drew complete brain cramp for a second. And I'm going to fire my bow
Okay.
again. And I'm gonna fire at the guy that's right there.
Okay.
Straight ahead of me.
Sure.
I'm also going to add in my +1 from Quaman that I had from last week to use up. And I have guidance on me again, so...
There's another bonus that you forgot about. It's
What
called the
bonus?
disadvantage roll from Optimus _subprime_mortgage.
No.
That's harsh, man.
Yeah.
That's harsh. All right, well, it's still not letting me add anything in, so... Starf Boy says, "Oh no, +1 to give her mom Luna." Okay, so let's see. That's a 16 or a 13.
I'm going to make you take the 13, obviously. And luckily for you, that is still a hit.
Actually, technically, that should be a 18 or a 15.
Okay, well,
So-
that's still going to hit. So,
5 damage.
all right. So you see him get dazed real quick, and you knock another arrow, and you let it fly, and it hits him right in the neck. And he just goes, he looks down and he goes, "There's a freaking dart in my neck," and he just drops. And he is dead.
Dead?
Yeah.
But I hit him with non-lethal.
Oh, he dead.
And my hand goes free as soon as you kill him. Because you killed the guy I was stunning.
All right. Anything else you'd like to do?
I think at that point I'm gonna kind of just lower my bow and be like feeling a little satisfied with myself because I got 2 really good hits. So
All right.
that's it.
Awesome. So before it is Marktav's turn, another guy appears and he runs around the corner. And as he does, he goes, "Sorry, guys, I'm late." And he looks and sees a couple dead bodies, looks to the north and sees some of his friends running away, sees all of you, and immediately turns around and runs away. All right, Marktav, here you go.
Boring. Whatever, dude.
All right, I'm gonna move all the way up and just look at this man and say, "Who are you?"
He
Yeah,
answers back to you, and he says, "My name's Eamon Gelento." And that is all he says. All right, to the north, we still have a guy who is just running off, and he continues his run, and he is gone. And that is going to take you guys off of initiative at this point. So,
Okay.
Eamon looks up at Marktav and he goes, "Oh, thank you so much for saving me. They were trying to take my money. I don't know what I was gonna do. What's happening around here? I don't understand any of this."
Well, apparently the king is dead and the queen is a something.
The king's dead. Oh, I heard he was in bad health, but oh no, Ilios is gonna take over.
Wait. Can we go back a second? You didn't know that the king.
I don't know. I was.
Just to be very clear, this thing that's in the entire city over, that was the truth.
Well, I'm sorry. What? You broke up a little bit there in my ears after all the commotion.
The one thing that everybody is thinking over and over and over all day didn't know.
I don't know. I've been hiding inside, and I just came out, and just because I didn't know what was going on. I thought they were getting closer, and the sounds, and I don't know what's happening.
I want to send
Poor little man.
Sure, go ahead and roll it.
I'd like to assist.
Okay.
That's a 7.
That's a 24 because -1.
So Arcturus, you look at him, and you're like not sure about him, and Shula's like nudging you, and she's like, he's scared. He's telling the truth.
So you've given us your name. Who are you in this city?
I mean, I just my family. You know, we've been here for quite some time. My father runs a couple of the shops, and you know, I mean, I can't thank you guys enough for saving me. Hey, why don't you take this? And he like takes off one of his rings, and he gives it over to Marktov. He's like, here, take this. Thank you so much for saving me. Gosh. And he hands over to you a.
Can I say something before he does it?
Sure.
What would be more important to us right now would be information. We're new to the city, and we need some information on the city, and we're trying to build some contacts here. So that might be more beneficial than just a ring.
Are you sure? I mean, it's a gold ring.
I'll take the ring as payment.
Yeah, sure. I mean, I've got a ton of these things anyway. Here. So he gives the gold ring to Marktov, and he goes, definitely. I'll also answer anything you guys need. You know, I don't know too much, but I'll try my best.
I'm gonna walk up to him and appear cordial, and just kind of want to talk to him. So I approach her and I say, you know, like I said, we're new to this town, and while some of us are new, I'll speak for myself. I'm new to this town, and you know, I don't have a place to stay. With the city in a disarray, like, could you suggest a place to stay? Also, with the current climate of essentially rioting, I don't know the lay of the land here. So any help you could give us about the maneuverings going on would be beneficial.
Oh boy, I mean, I don't know too much about what's happening around here. Like I said, I was hiding in my home, and just all this just started happening. And just, oh gosh, I came out, and those thugs just tried to take my stuff from me, and just, oh, I can't believe it. The king's dead. And he looks up, and he kind of shakes his head for a second. He goes, right. About as far as like a place to stay, I mean, my house was all right. It's just around the corner. If you want to rest there for a minute.
We'd appreciate it. We really need a rest.
Yeah, I absolutely. It's the least I can do for saving me.
Lead the way.
Sure. Yeah. Come on. Here, come on. And he like excitedly leads you down the road. So he's only gonna go like 1 block away and around the corner, and he's got like a decent house. He's not as wealthy as he made himself sound, but
yeah.
You know, he's got a decent setup there. There's at least 2 bedrooms there. You know, he's got some nice like furnishings, and you know, he seems to do. I would say he's like upper middle class. So he invites you into his home, and he goes, yeah, absolutely, everyone get in quick. And he like looks both ways, and everyone goes in, or
yeah, I would cautiously go in.
okay. So yeah, he's
I have
like,
a quick question.
Sure.
Why did he give us the ring?
As a thank you for saving him.
Who has the ring?
Marktov does.
Before we go
yes.
in, I'd like to approach Marktov and I ask, may I see that?
All right. I hand it over.
And I
need
wanted...
it back, though.
Oh, definitely. I just wanted to detect magic on it.
Sure.
I wave my hand. My hand over my palm with the ring in it.
All right, so you do the little detect magic hand twirly motion, and you look upon it, and it doesn't glow or anything. It just appears to be a ring.
I shrug, hand it back to Marktov. All right, worth a shot.
I toss that in my bag and probably forget about it.
Excellent, excellent.
Don't worry, we won't.
So he, so you guys all went into the building with him?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think Orion would stay out if there's like a porch.
No, unfortunately.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
okay.
I got your
And I
hopes
go
up.
inside
All right.
and I sit by the window. How's that?
That works. Yeah, so
So I can
he,
see what's going on.
yeah, so he,
So I grab a chair, I Riker it real quick, and I sit down right next to the window, watching outside.
all right, so once all of you are into his house, he closes the door and he bolts it shut and locks it real quick. And he goes over to his to one of his chairs and he sits down and he goes, please feel free, make yourself at home, rest. There's a little bit of fruit over there on the table. You know, there's a couple places where you can lie down upstairs if you want to go and check it out. I mean, hopefully we could just ride this out together.
Alrighty, I would like to just start room for room, looking for people.
Okay, you're gonna go room to room in his house looking for people.
Yep.
Okay.
Make sure there's no ambush, no nothing like that.
Okay, yeah, good call. Roll me 4 perception checks.
7 minus 3 for 4.
Okay.
Minus 1 for... Wait, that first one should only been minus 1. So
was
7 minus 3, 1 for 6.
Okay, so a 6, a 4,
5,
a 6.
4. 7.
Okay, and a 4. Okay, so what happens is you so you walk into one room, you kind of look around and you're like, okay, this looks safe. You walk into the next room, which appears to be like a kitchen area, and you go, okay, this room looks safe. You walk back into the living room where everyone is, which you just came from, and you go, okay, this room looks safe. And then you walk back into the kitchen again, and you go, oh, okay, that looks safe. So
I'm just gonna flat out ask him if there's any. I'm sorry, Orion. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, I was just say Orion's character would have definitely done the numbers around the house to make sure that it, you know, he's putting everything together that he
Okay.
sees.
yeah, roll my perception.
He doesn't have to make you 4 perceptions.
No, because he's kind of basing it off of his knowledge of what he's seen from when he walked in.
Yeah, that's 16 plus 9 for 25.
Okay, so from when you walked in and you kind of scoped out the front entrance and, you know, the surrounding area, you walked in, you looked around real quick and went, yeah, I mean, like, you know, everything's scoping out. Like, I didn't see any kind of suspicious activity. This looks to be like a regular household. I don't see anyone hiding, you know, in this
And the
room.
feng shui looks right. Is
Yeah.
everything in the place that it needs to be?
Yeah, you know, it looks like
He's
a nice homely
really
place.
wanting to move stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. He's like.
So you said that there were bedrooms upstairs?
Yeah, help yourself. There's 2 bedrooms up there. One of them's mine, so you know, I mean, it's a big bed, and I don't mind cuddling up, but I mean, you know.
I go up there while he's still rambling. And I as well.
All right. But he looks at the rest of you guys and goes, "Yeah, feel free. I don't know what else to do. I think I might just stay right here and just make sure no one breaks in. You know."
Can you bar the door?
He kind of like looks around. He's like, hold on. And he goes over to a bookcase and he like tries to move it. And he's like not doing very well. And he looks, he's like, Shula, can you help me with this?
Oh.
That's gonna be a no.
How did you know our names?
That's a good question. He doesn't. I guess he didn't actually say your name. He does not know your name. He would look over at you and just be like, "Oh, ma'am, can you help me with this?"
No, me and bookcases. No, we don't.
I'll try and give him a hand.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Seeing Chula as in discomfort, I'm gonna volunteer to help out.
Okay.
Thank you, Arcturus.
You're welcome.
This bookcase, fortunately, is not too heavy. He doesn't have many books, but you guys are able to together push it over in front of the door. He goes,
Is there anybody
work.
else in the house besides you, or
No, it's just my place. Just live here alone.
are there any other entries into the house?
There's the back door. Is that important?
Let's see if we can. Do you have a cane sword?
No, but I've seen them. They look pretty cool. I've seen a couple noblemen going around with them.
Yeah, it's a new thing.
Yeah.
Let's go take a look at that back door and see if we can barricade it.
All right. Yeah, you can come take a look at my back door. All right. So the two of you walk to the back, and it's
Can't even with you guys anymore.
It's right behind like the food preparation area. It's a pretty standard door. It's currently locked. Like it's got like a deadbolt on it.
Can we? I want to try and like shove a chair under the handle, so just to add another layer of security.
Yeah. There are some decent wooden chairs in the living room.
Okay.
Is his back door clean? Is it a nice clean back door?
Let's move on.
So yeah, you grab a chair and you like wedge it into the door handle.
Yep.
Okay, perfect. And he looks, he goes, "Oh, interesting. So I could take a seat here."
No, I'm sure you have much more comfortable chairs in this house, huh?
You do? I do. Huh. Okay. Hey, yeah, that makes sense. Sorry, I'm a little flustered with everything going on.
So is everybody? So Markov went upstairs. Is everybody else around?
Yeah, I'm hanging out
Yeah,
downstairs.
I'm sitting by the window.
Before you guys go to sleep, I wanted to check in and see how everybody was feeling. I've got a little bit of energy left, and I could heal any wounds anyone might have.
Oh yes, absolutely.
And I kind of want to set up a watch.
Okay.
How's Grumsh feeling?
Brumsh is going to retire back to his plane. Or his home. I use the word home.
Does he need any wounds healed before he goes? Not sure how that works in the other realm.
No. Not right now.
Okay. Well,
Thank you, though. I appreciate the offer.
Yeah, for sure. I'm gonna cast channel energy on, well, just in general, but for Marktov. So I sit down in the lotus position on the floor, and a glow starts around me as I heal him.
Excellent.
Oh, I don't know if I did that right.
Yeah, you rolled the heal. So yeah, it would heal for two damage. Anyone within a 30-foot radius at the moment. Which, Marktov, if you were going upstairs or are upstairs, I'd say that is still within range.
And I'm gonna do it one more time.
Okay.
Because I have
You get a
just a little
modifier?
bit of energy left.
Do you get a modifier with that? Like, do you add any modifiers, or is it just the dice roll?
Channel
I
energy.
think it's just the dice roll. Let me double
Yeah,
check really quick.
just the dice.
I'm not sure how it all
Yeah.
works. Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
Just making sure.
Yep.
Thank you.
but then when I'll get more dice as I level up.
Right.
Okay. Okay. Cool.
So I as the glow comes around me and surrounds me, I send healing energy to Marktov wherever he may be in this building.
Okay.
Thank you.
Orion
Mark.
is taking notes in his book as he watches her style of magic. This is brand new to him. So it might come off a little creepy, but you can see that he's studying. He's not being weird or something, because he's never seen divine energy before.
I've never had anybody take an interest. I'm flattered.
Oh, yeah, like, this is quite amazing. His style's very interesting, and he's just taking notes.
If we're gonna get rest here for the night, I suggest we not all sleep at the same time.
I agree.
Are you back down with us? Mark.
Well, I would assume. Did I find anything upstairs?
You found bedrooms.
Oh, I thought you went to. I'm sorry. I thought you went to bed up there or something.
No, I was looking around. Okay,
Yeah.
I found bedrooms. Nothing. Nobody in them. Nothing in them.
No people.
Alrighty. Yeah, then I'd be with you guys.
Okay. I say we set up a watch and just, make sure nobody comes in here or this guy try,
It's not a bad idea.
What did
I'll
the
go
guest?
first.
What did the guest bedroom look like? Was there like one bed, two beds? How did it go?
There's one large bed in there. I would describe it as like a king size bed. There's like a closet, the basic amenities, a desk, a chair. There's a window that overlooks the street where you can still see the glow of fires in the city. The occasional people running by.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, it's a. Well, I mean, we can just barricade ourselves in that room.
Barricade
I
yourselves
asked
in the
the guy
room.
real quick. I say, why do you have so many bedrooms if it's just yourself?
I mean, is
If you
2
don't mind me
bedrooms a lot?
This place is
Yeah.
probably like a 2-bedroom, 2-bath.
Well, it's a made bed. You're by yourself.
Well, I mean, I've got family and stuff that like to come visit,
Okay. That's all I have.
Do you live here?
Do you live in your own home? Of course I live here.
Okay.
This one's a little weird, isn't he, huh?
A little bit.
I'd have to agree with you both there. So yes, definitely let us set up a watch and set up a barricade as well. I think that would be best. And yes, I look over to what's his name? Amin.
It is Amin, yes.
Amin. I say to him, we are going to barricade ourselves in our room. I recommend you do the same, just in case somebody breaks down their first set of barricades.
But okay. I mean, yeah, we can. Yeah, yeah, we might as well, right? I mean, this is crazy times. Anything could happen.
Yeah, you got any nail and wood?
Exactly.
I've got a salt shaker and a ladle.
Does this place have it
Yeah, that
downstairs?
That is so in line with nail and wood. Thank you.
Downstairs.
We should take this table, flip it up, and put it against the door.
Against the bookcase that's against the door?
Oh, that's right. No, sorry. We don't need to do that. We're good. We can cover a window at least.
Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah. And he goes over to the table and he's like excited about it. He's
Yeah, think of it like a hurricane.
Yeah.
Well,
So is there a downstairs?
I mean, this is the downstairs. There's upstairs and then now we're downstairs.
No, like an underground level where the foundation would be, the pilings.
Pilot
Basement.
pillings? The pillings?
Yes, the pilings of the building.
Okay.
Is
No.
it very
There's
appealing.
there's nothing below this.
Okay,
So,
the floors are
second
they made out of
brevity,
dirt?
I'm going to help fortify the place. I'm done.
Okay. Yeah. So you're Orion. You're kind of like barricading some windows with a table, just fortifying as much as you can.
And I'm putting things in certain places so that I'll know if they're moved in the morning.
Okay.
That's a good idea.
I like it. And Marktov, what was the question you asked about the floors?
Yeah, what's it made out of?
Wooden floors.
Okay, I want to tap on the wood floor with my probably metal boot. Does it sound hollow or does it sound just directly on the ground?
It sounds like it's directly on the ground.
Oh, okay.
Were you gonna try and stomp through the floor again, like you did on the
No,
boat?
no. Again.
It's not time to dance. We got to get this place fortified.
Anyway, are there
We
any?
can dance later.
We can dance if we want to.
We can leave our friends behind.
True. But don't leave your friends behind. And this is not the time. Or, wow, that was the wrong character. I'm done.
You became marked
Oh,
up.
hi, Max.
That was Leonidas of the world's main. I'm sorry, folks.
All right.
All right, yeah. So, is anyone helping Orion like kind of fortify things, or?
Yeah, I
No,
would
I'm
definitely help
completely
out.
passed out.
Okay.
I have no energy.
So, are you going upstairs to pass out, or are you passing
No,
out
as
on
soon
the
as
spot?
as soon as I finished the healing, I completely passed out on the spot.
Okay.
That's why I
Alright.
sat down and did it, because then I just leaned back and passed out.
I'll take first watch if you guys all want to sleep. And who am I waking up?
I'll
Uh,
go second.
I'll take second.
Eamon's
Oh,
like,
okay.
oh, I'll
Never
take a
mind.
watch. I'll take a watch.
No, it's
No,
okay.
you're
buddy.
good.
We appreciate
okay.
everything you've done for us by giving us a place to stay. So we'll take watch.
Oh, all right, all right. I mean, I'll probably be up anyway. It's just, I don't know if I can sleep.
Then I guess we have second eyes on the watch.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
And I
yeah.
put I say third watch, and as I do, I take one of the pillows off the couch, put it under Shula's head, and maybe an Afghan if it's there, and throw that on her, and then I'll go find my place to crash upstairs.
Okay.
I got fourth.
Alrighty, so you guys are all starting to get ready for the night.
Yes, sir.
Yes, indeed.
And who's taking first watch?
Me.
Okay. So,
Arcturus.
all right. So, Amin helps you upstairs, and he kind of divides you guys up among the two bedrooms. Mark Tav and let's see here. Oh, he's gonna ask like, hey, who wants to go in what bedroom? I've got the guest room over here. I've got my room. There should be enough room for two of you guys in each room.
I'll
Oh.
bunk with Mark Dov.
Alrighty.
Oh yeah, you guys take the guest room. Here you go. Yeah.
Well, Evie, what would you like?
I can sleep anywhere. So
All right, we'll take this room then.
All right. And the two ladies in this one.
Well, Shula's downstairs passed out with a
Oh, that's true.
damn couch pillow with an
Should I
Afghan.
go wake her up and have her come
No.
up here? No, just
Oh,
leave
I'm
her.
not up there. I'm
No.
downstairs. So.
Arcturus will make sure she's okay.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Hey. All right. Cool. Yeah. Here. Go ahead. Get comfortable in there, Evie.
thanks.
Yeah.
I'll go settle in.
All right. And he's gonna go back downstairs.
You knew our names again. I would follow him down.
Well, yeah.
And
You
just
guys were
pick up.
you guys were calling each other names. I picked up on it real quick. I'm good with names like that.
Okay. I go downstairs. I pick up Shula and I bring her up to our room. I lay her down in the bed and I sleep on the floor.
Okay. Sheila, give me a perception.
Oh, okay. That's
She wakes
an
up
11.
screaming,
All
"Rah!"
right. Yeah. You
I mean,
slept through
I'm
the whole
probably
thing.
not so delicate.
I didn't mean to pass out. so
I'm like
suddenly.
not
Luckily,
delicate.
luckily, she technically rolled a 1, so
Yeah.
Oh, she is racked
yeah,
out.
because it's a minus 10 to
Snoring.
perception for while you're sleeping there. So yeah,
Arms
It was a
flop
long
over.
day.
so yeah, you help her up. You pick her up and you bring her up
I
there.
smack her head into the door frame on accident.
It's fine. She
Like,
doesn't
like
know.
a toddler coming down from a sugar high, just passed out. Trying to carry it
The
up.
the stairwell has like wooden pillings holding up a
What?
Yeah.
Every time you say pillings, I'm gonna sing.
Okay.
Decided
Oh,
you're
boy.
such a good DM.
But it's got like wooden posts
Uh.
as you go up the stairwell. There's wooden posts holding up a handrail. You hit her head on every
Ah,
single one
yes.
of them. Clunk, 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 clunk.
Oh, like a
God.
baseball
Mark
card
out,
in the
Mark
spokes of a
out.
bike.
Yeah, exactly.
F for my head.
But you
Well-
we
somehow
get
don't
to
wake
the
up.
top of the we get to the top of the stairs. I throw over my shoulder. Her head smashes into the railing.
You go, oh wait,
And
I
how much
forgot something
subdual damage
downstairs.
is that?
It's just, yeah, right.
It looks like a scene from Weekend at Bernie's. He's just
Guys, I think Shula is dead.
It's just- oh
she's
no.
dead tired.
Ah. All right,
Well,
so you're
it
gonna
was nice knowing her.
which room are you gonna take her to?
Our room. And
Okay.
I just lay her down on the bed and I sleep on the floor.
Okay.
I'm gonna
sounds
wake
good.
up with the worst headache and not have any idea why.
That'll be a mystery for tomorrow. So, but
That's tomorrow Shula's problem.
yeah, exactly. So you guys settle in and you guys go to sleep. I'm gonna have Arcturus. You roll me a percentage and give me a high or low.
Let's go high. How do I do percentage?
You're gonna right click on the D10 and it's just
54.
okay. So you're sitting there. Eamon is still awake and he's kind of hovering around you. And
I'd
he
like to pick his brain while I'm gonna watch you after you do things.
Okay. I was gonna say he was actually gonna ask you a couple questions. So
Sure.
he just kind of goes, "Man, it's lucky you guys came along when you did. I mean, what are you guys even doing here?"
Well, I came to the city to learn more of my craft and and explore the world and see
Oh.
more of the world.
What craft is that? I mean, my family makes shoes. What do you do?
I do a little of this and that. I guess you might say I'm trying to find my way and find my craft.
Okay. Well, if you want to know anything about cobbling, I mean, I come from a long line of them, and as you can tell, we do quite well for ourselves. And he kind of like gestures towards his home, which has been completely upturned by all of you, and like all the furniture is against windows and stuff. And yeah.
Where's your family? Do you have any family?
Oh yeah. They don't deal around here too much. I kind of moved away.
So do you live here by yourself? There's no other family lives here?
I do. Yeah, I just live here by myself. My brother visits every once in a while, but I mean, they live out in Magnamar.
Oh, interesting. What's your brother's name?
Jamin.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
So how long have you been? Is there a good business, good market for shoes here?
I'll be honest, not really. I mean, I bought most of this with the money I took with me.
Well, have you sold any?
Yeah, I sold one.
Do you have an example of the shoes? I'd like to see the quality.
Yeah, hold on. I still have the other one from the pair. And he goes into the other room.
When he goes in the other room, I want to look around and see if there's anything valuable laying around.
Sure, yeah. Roll me a perception.
God.
That is a 7. No, that is a 1 + 2 for 3.
Okay. So you look around and I mean, to your knowledge, you don't see anything like exceptionally valuable. Like,
Okay.
yeah. So he comes back with the other one and he holds it up and it looks to be a kind of fancier shoe. One that you might actually expect nobility to wear.
Who did you sell the other shoe to?
Oh, I don't know. It was out on the street yelling shoes. And some guy came and he said it looked just like the one he already had. And he had one that was kind of already damaged. And I'll be honest, I'm not too good at fixing them. So I just sold him one.
Interesting.
Yeah. I'm not really good at asking for names. I'm just good at picking them up.
I see.
Yeah.
Can you tell me anything about this town then? I mean, anything we should know? Where, we're kind of swimming blindly upstream here.
Well, I mean, surely you know about the king and everything, right?
Well, not really.
Oh, yeah, he hasn't been well for a while. He hasn't made any public appearances in months. Word on the street is he was really sick. Some kind of disease.
Was it natural or did they suspect foul play?
I mean, there's been talk of foul play, but I don't know. It's hard to say, without being able to see him. All I have to go on is just the word on the street.
So we saw a lot of people out there that, there was two very different views out there. There was, that the king had died and everybody said, and then, they were calling the other the queen a traitor, or hang the queen, or
Oh yeah, you hear a lot about that. Yeah.
what's the where's the division come from?
Well, a lot of people don't think the queen is really in the best interest of the city. People think that the queen's just there for the glory of it, you know? She wants to be in charge. She wants all the money. She wants, she wants to be at the head of the city.
Are these assumptions, or has she had actions in the past that indicate so?
Well, I mean, have you ever seen the queen?
No.
She's a looker, let me tell you. And she likes her things, to say the least.
Physical things.
Oh yeah, that's for sure.
Are we talking material things or people?
That's for sure. Yep.
Okay. Okay.
But I mean, surely you've heard of the curse, right?
Curse?
Oh yeah, that's
No.
no one who ever rules this city seems to die of old age. Something always happens.
How far back?
Ooh, as far back as we know. As far back as this city's been around.
What? How? When do they usually die before? Is there a certain age they usually die before, or?
Not really. It just seems like some of them die of a disease. Some of them get murdered. It just, not a single one has ever died from old age. It's never the same way either.
Is it 27?
Oh, with their age?
Yeah.
I mean, I've seen some of them die as early as 24. I've seen some of them die in their 30s. It's just,
Oh, okay.
yeah, it's
I
all
thought
over.
they
the
might
place.
be part of the 27 club.
27 Club. Oh, I'm not familiar with this.
Oh.
Man, I'm gonna look out for the window for quite a while here. And he just stares out a little glimpse of the window over one of the tables that have barricaded it.
All right. So I'm gonna leave him be unless he has any other questions for me, and I'm gonna spend my time watching, and I'm just
All
gonna try to appraise him as the best I can.
Sure.
And get a feeling for him.
Okay. I mean, your intentions, you feel like his intentions are to help you guys. You also kind of pen him for not the brightest, but I'm sure you already assumed that.
Sure.
But besides that, your watch is rather uneventful.
All right. So I go upstairs and I gently knock at the door, and I go over and shake Evie awake.
And I kind of wake up and I'm like, oh, it's my turn already. And all right, get up. And anything I should know?
I got coffee going for you down there. It's been pretty quiet. I talked to, what's his name? Eamon for a while.
Who has a brother named Jamin.
Who has a brother named Jamin. I don't know. I'd like to see what other people think of him and see if he stays up all night. So,
All right,
just
good
keep
to
an
know.
eye.
Thanks.
And I'm gonna take my bedroll out and and lay down for the night.
And I will head downstairs and kind of settle in for my turn for watch. I just kind of start, I start by going and just kind of looking out what I can see from outside the windows to see if there's anything going on outside. And
Yeah. You still see the glow of buildings on fire. The occasional scream, clanging.
pleasant.
Yeah, it is a little bit more settled than when you were previously out there, but it is still ongoing.
Okay. So I'll just kind of, sigh and kind of
Yeah.
settle in. And
Eamon
is
sees you coming, and he's like, "Oh, Evie, hey, how's it going?"
Eamon, how are you?
"Oh, I'm all right. Just taking in this sight. It's crazy."
Yeah, I can't say I've seen a city like this before.
Neither have I.
Such chaos.
This kind of thing never happens in Magnamar.
Oh, you're from Magnamar?
Yeah, my family's from there. We're
Oh.
quite the shoemakers.
Oh, really?
We are indeed. You want to see one?
I would love to.
He picks up the shoe that he already showed Arcturus, and he's like, "Look at it. It's quite nice, isn't it? See the detail? Like, yeah."
Yeah. Is there a second one that goes with it?
Oh, I sold that one.
She just kind of looks at him for a second and blinks and realizes, like, okay, this is what I'm dealing with. And just kind of says, well, I hope you got a good price for it.
Yeah, not bad. Not bad. I got it. Oh, I forgot to ask for the money. Oh, man. And he kind of tosses the shoe down. Roll me a percentile and call high or low.
Let's see. Percentile, and I'm gonna call low. 40.
Okay. So yeah, he kind of is just like, oh, gosh, I'm so bad at this, and he kind of sulks down onto the floor and just kind of takes a seat and just kind of puts his hands on his face, just like scruffing up his cheeks, just kind of sits there in disappointment.
So yeah, so I'm just like, well, I'm not much of a business person, but maybe there's somebody who runs a successful business around here that you could talk to learn some ideas about how to maybe remember to collect the money.
Huh. That's an interesting idea. I could ask people how to get money. Yeah, I like that idea. I could be like those guys outside that tried to take it from me.
No, I don't recommend that.
Oh.
We killed them, remember?
Right. Yes. Right.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Maybe not. Okay.
No, I would keep trying to sell your shoes, but maybe sell them 2 together at a time.
Okay.
And I would make sure that you get paid for them.
Man, you're good. You're like my brother Jamin. He's always a good one. Evie, roll me a perception.
17.
As he says that, you distinctly hear the back door beginning to rattle. And the rattling is intensifying, almost as if someone is trying to force the door open. And with that, we are going to end tonight's session of Tabletop Tavern 2.
Whoa.
You're getting better. I'll give you. You're getting better.
Wasn't my
Why can't
finest.
I get a good night's sleep?
Hopefully.
How many hours have passed?
2.5. My goal is to never let you rest through this entire campaign. I hope you are ready for that.
No.
Oh.
At some point,
Poor
Marktov's just gonna
Amanda.
have to carry you around and like continue questing while you sleep. And,
I mean, that's how it is right now.
yeah, basically.
Right? Yeah.
So,
C-3PO
literally gonna,
Chewbacca
like-
thing.
Yeah, we're gonna like pick her up for the fight, you know, whatever happens with this door rattling thing, and Marktov will just throw her over his shoulder, and if we need her, we'll be like, Shula, point that way, and hope something happens.
Shula away.
Shula away.
Just-
Desna Shula.
Yeah, there we go. Speaking of Shula, why don't we start off with you and your thoughts?
Well, Shula is having some heavy Z's right now.
Oh, yeah.
Having been extremely exhausted, emotionally, physically, and spiritually throughout this whole day. But she's kind of foregoing a lot of maybe, I don't know, like suspicion about where we're at because she's so tired. So she gets very emotionally uptight. So
Understandable. I mean, you've had a really emotionally stressful day.
yeah, so
Like
she's
you
not really
guys-
thinking a whole lot.
Yeah, you guys are still on day 1 of all of this, which is just
I know.
madness. We've actually, how much in-game time have we had? This is what? This is episode 6. And let's just say 3 hours. So there's been, 18 hours of gameplay?
That's like an average soap opera, so that
Yeah.
makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're actually sticking to real time here. All right, remove disc.
Yes.
Thoughts, feelings, things,
My
stuff.
I mean, it was a very great session. Another good one.
Thank you.
I enjoyed it very much. I'm expecting this to not be that man's household, and we're just in someone's house.
Okay.
That's my expectation. The person that's rattling on the door trying to frantically get in actually owns the house. That's gonna be great.
That is a interesting thought.
I'm expecting this to happen.
Okay. And if your expectations are not met?
Then I will be 100% wrong.
True words were never spoken.
I'm pretty sure that was
Yep.
the face of a DM that was frantically taking notes for next week, going, "Yeah, that's a really
I have
good
said
idea."
this literally 100 times. You come up with a story as a DM, and the players make their conjecture is better than anything you could ever create.
Yep.
Let's head over to Dice Barbarian, my friend.
Howdy. Oh, I guess I can get out of character. Hello.
I was expecting you to go, howdy, I can get out of character now. Howdy.
Right? Yeah. I'm already dropping in and out of characters like an insane man. Orion is better now that we're away from, well, pseudo away from chaos.
Yeah.
He is still way overwhelmed. This is all brand new to him. He's a scholastic, out in the middle of, the frontier in his eyes. The way this has all been going.
Small wizard in a
and
big city.
Yeah, big time, big time.
Yeah.
Big time. And just trying to deal with it as it comes, and not go too, for lack of a better word, too country boy on everything, because he has a real, people talking shit to his friends he's not going to deal with very well. And, he's kind of like, man, we're just, he's a wizard who comes from that bring up, you got your family and your clan,
Right.
nobody talks shit, or you go to blows.
He's showing good
So
restraint.
he's struggling. Yeah, he's trying to have that restraint to maintain his demeanor.
Yeah.
Yeah, this group of people that he's only known for a few hours, as it were, he at least feels somewhat bonded to them, that he needs them to get through the day now, and they need him and his whatever he can bring, and he's going to make sure he lives up to that. So that's where he's at.
Sweet, man. Luna.
Me.
Hi.
Hi. Yeah, no, I thought it was a good session. I thought I think you're doing very well with your cliffhangers,
Thank you.
Decider. So
Thank you.
keep at it.
I think I could have done better, but this one fit perfectly, so.
It
Yeah,
did.
yeah.
It did. It worked.
My other choice was just blowing up the house, so,
I mean, that would have worked too, but
yeah.
probably would have been a little less time for a campaign after that.
Well.
Fair enough. Evie was, she's not a big city girl, but she can handle her own, is kind of how she feels about things. So, just don't send her loose with just her bow and arrows, which is weird because it's her primary weapon.
Not like you're gonna hit anything.
Right.
Although you had some great shots tonight, so
Yeah.
I take it back.
I did. I got lucky tonight. So, but for the most part, she doesn't feel responsible for the group right now, but she doesn't feel like she can leave. She doesn't want to leave either. She's like, these aren't bad people. They're not trying to kill me. So they, kind of play this out, and she tends to like people anyway, so there's nobody in the group that she dislikes right now. So
Right now.
we'll see how it plays out. Yeah.
Make that happen.
But yeah,
Speaking of
she,
disliking people, maybe we ask this one up here, right up there. How he's doing? Right there. Yeah. Hey, you, Mike.
So,
Yeah. You. How's it going, man?
What above us?
what do you want?
Yeah. There's a man above us.
What?
Yeah. I don't know how he
What?
got up there. He's been above all of us this whole time.
man,
No,
I was just here holding up the scene.
I know. Good. You guys did good on both sides there. Both Dice Barbarian and Luna. Great job holding it up.
So I have before I get into my thoughts about the game, I had a thought during the stream tonight.
Okay.
And I wanted to run it by. It involves one of our community members, Floop. So I just had a question. I had a question for Floop. So hope you're there listening. So for those of you who don't know, Floop is a drummer, and he drums on stream, and he's phenomenal. But I was thinking to enhance his streams, maybe what I would do is have him pipe me in through Discord, and I could sing over the songs that he's drumming.
Yes. Big yes.
Oof.
Don't do it, Floop.
Don't even
Do
think
it.
about it.
Floop, have your agent call my agent and we'll talk about it, okay? All right. All right, but seriously. All right, guys. So yeah, Arcturus is not a trusting person. He right now he is looking at people, the people around him, as a buffer from what is going on in this town, which is insanity, right? He's not. I mean, the whole situation smells fishy to him. You know what I mean? Like, he would have preferred to get out of the city until everything blows over, and come back into the city once things had settled down a little bit. But yes, he's getting a little. It's only been a day, but he's getting a little pulled towards certain people in the group, and so there's that. There's something there that's holding him to the group. I don't know.
Okay.
But he's kind of worried what's going on in the city and how people are going to take when it's not crazy, how people are going to react to his best friend. So
Good call. Good call.
and that's my thoughts on it.
Thanks
And my
for that.
thought is that it is time for us to go. So clean up,
You get-
clean up, everybody.
Everybody, everywhere.
Tuesday.
No.
Did everybody go?
Yeah, they're all gone. Everyone's gone.
All right.
Yep.
All
Yep.
right.
Oh, good.
Yeah, we
Closing.
cleared up.
Yeah, everybody in chat left.
Time.
We've just been talking to each other.
Yeah.
Turn all of
Yeah,
the
that makes
lights
sense.
off.
I just want to say something before we go, guys.
Yeah, go for it.
All right. So a month and a half ago, we were sitting there talking, and we were proud, rightly so, that we were approaching 2,400 followers on the channel and 50 subs. In about a month and a half, we are sitting at 2,984 people in the channel and 187 sub points. We are 13 away from 200 subs on the channel. And this just completely blows my mind that we have gotten this far this soon. So a big thank you, to everybody out there who supports us. From the bottom of my heart, from the bottom of all our hearts, we love you guys, and except for a few of you like Decider. So
Exactly. And, not to make a big deal out of it, but I believe this Sunday is the 1-year anniversary of Tabletop
is.
Tavern. So,
It is.
Yep.
1 year anniversary of Tabletop Tavern. That's what I'm saying.
Yep. Coming this Sunday. Technically, it's 2 days early because the 1-year anniversary would be on a Tuesday.
So you're a
but
liar. So you're a liar.
And we
Oh,
don't stream on Tuesdays
we don't stream
because,
on Tuesdays, yeah.
we like to sleep on
Yeah.
Tuesdays.
Why would
Tuesdays
you
is our
lie?
sleep day.
To the community like that.
sense motive community. And we'll see if you guys actually, can tell if I'm lying or not. Because I have a feeling most of them will think I'm telling the truth. But
And the other thing is, if you're new to the channel, thank you for so much for coming. Jump in our Discord and come talk to us. We like talking to peoples.
we do.
So-
We do indeed. So
Okay.
definitely a great place to be. Mike, are you going to send us off somewhere?
I am. We are gonna go raid somebody who hopefully Luna reached out to today, and we're gonna get on the show.
I didn't get to reach out to them today, but I plan to
You-
first thing tomorrow.
Absolutely need to, because they want to come on the show. Guys, we're gonna
know.
raid Perception Studios. They want to come and hang out with us on the Tabletop Tavern.
Yeah.
Tales from the Tavern. So we're gonna say hi to
Wait,
them.
before we go say hi to them, I just want to. Can I do a shout out for tomorrow's show because
feel free.
we have a giveaway coming up tomorrow night.
Oh, that's right.
On Tales from the Tavern. So we have a giveaway, and the person we're partnering with for the giveaway has been in our chat all night tonight. It's a giveaway from Arcane Spectacles. So if you haven't had the chance to check out their Etsy shop, please go check out their Etsy shop. They have some
Drop a
really
link if you
cool.
can.
Yeah, I don't have it up right now, but
Let me see if I
I
can
will-
find it.
yeah. I sent it to you earlier today, Mike. So
Yeah, just Discord is being funky for me now.
oh yeah, okay.
I
Oh,
got it.
I got it.
Okay, cool. So go check out their stuff. They have some really, really cool stuff. If you are a TTRPG player and you actually like are still like sitting at a table playing or you're rolling actual dice, they have very cool dice vaults and spell trackers and you know,
mean,
things like that.
You can use them
And
even
wands.
online, you know. So
And you can use them online too.
Yeah.
You know, if you're using the spell trackers, they help like keep track of your like how many spell slots you have for each level, and they're really, really cool products. So
Support small business during
Yeah.
this hard time.
Yep.
they're a brand new business. They have just over 100 sales. So I would love to see you guys all go spread some love their way and give them all kinds of support because they're a very, very awesome couple of people that run Arcane Spectacles. So they're going to be one of them will be joining me on Tales from the Tavern tomorrow, along with a really awesome group of people. Wolf's Blood, who people know from our community, will be coming on the show tomorrow too. So
Nice.
yeah,
lots
Awesome.
to look
So-
forward there.
yeah.
All right, guys. Big shout out to Decider 12 for putting in the effort to bring the story together, and we appreciate
Very good
everything you
job.
do. I give you hell all the time, but you do a great job. That's the most nice thing you'll ever hear from me.
And I
so
am
give
proud
it-
of this group here. You guys are all awesome, including Mike. Including Mike.
All right.
Sweet. Y'all
So
gonna
what's the
hug
next
now and
step?
go to prom,
What's
or
the next
get
step
outta here?
tonight?
Next step is raid and sign off. So
All right.
with that,
I love Perception Studios. Oh my God, that is
Yeah.
exciting.
Let's go. Let's go
Love
check them out.
it.
Seriously,
Frickin'
they're
A,
awesome.
dude.
But yeah,
Cucumbers, my bay.
Yeah, cucumber is everything.
All right, guys.
Thank you so much.
If you're a sub to the channel, you have those emotes. When you get over there, let them know where you're coming from, and let's go show some love to a unique content within our space. So I'm gonna kick that raid off. Decider's gonna kick it over to the ending screen.
That's
and
right,
We're
I
gonna
am.
go show them and let them know where they're coming from. So we'll
and we'll see you guys next Wednesday. Take care.
see you tomorrow night.
Bye bye.
That too.